chat. Hi. I know your favorite streamer is live. Oh my god. Pappy the First. Oh my god, I can't believe she's live. Me, Pappy the First live. I would never. I would never, ever go live. Because going live is lame. That's not true. I'm live right now. I'm literally live right now. I say that and I'm live like right now. So that's a skill thing. But welcome in, chat. Welcome in. We have very cool food cooking today. We are doing cooking stream. Oh my god, no way. Pappy the First cooking stream. Oh my god, I'm just getting everything set up. I'm getting everything set up real quick. So, but welcome in, Invincible. Welcome. Okay, welcome. All are welcome. Are we making tacos? Look at the title of the stream. Are we making tacos? Does it say we're making tacos tonight? No. We're not making tacos tonight, chat. I will be eating your mom's taco tonight, though. Yeah, that was a joke about me giving your mom oral. That's right. Me and your mom. Just thought you guys should think about that. Just thought you guys should think about me and your mom. Me and your mom. Me and your mom. Me and your mom. Give me one moment, guys. I'm just posting my link in the YouTube channel. Fuck. If it'll load, if the YouTube chat will load. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. The early bird uncatches the worm. Anyone ever think about that? Nah. No, I don't think they did. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Can we... Okay, pin. There we go. Awesome. So cool. And swag. So swag and cool, chat. Isn't that so swag and cool? Wow. Shout out to me. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Holy shit. 125-day streak. Good lord bejeebus. Holy fucking shit. But guys, I'm here in the kitchen. Wow, your favorite cook is here. Okay, what do we got planned today? We have some pretty cool stuff planned today. Mostly cooking. What am I cooking today? Actually, let me pull up Twitch chat. You guys might be thinking, oh, what is Pappy the First cooking today? Well, I cook every single day. Because I cook. But we are going to be doing some mashed potatoes. I got some potatoes right here that I need to cook up. We're going to be doing some mashed potatoes with some roasted asparagus. I'm going to have stinky ass pea. I'm going to have stinky pea. With also some mushroom gravy and pork chops. Wow, look at those, guys. Look at those. They were on sale. I got 3 pork chops for $6. Woo! Yay, Pappy found deals. Hell yeah. We love that Pappy found deals at the grocery store. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do, which is gonna take the longest, is starting on the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes are not exactly hard. I need a pot, and I need to fill the pot with water. I gotta put water in the pot. Pot? Like weed? That was a weed joke. You guys, I don't know if you guys know what marijuana is, but that was a weed joke, by the way. So, Just so you guys know, I'm like edgy like that. I make like weed jokes from time to time. I know. You guys are probably like, holy fuck, she's edgy. She's so fucking cool. I know, right? I know. It's so cool. I'm also gonna heat the oven because I'm gonna bake the Brussels, or not the Brussels sprouts, the asparagus. We're gonna do 375. 375. Holy shit, 170-day streak for Pinballer. We're gonna put the mushrooms off to the side. We don't need those for a while. We just need to cut up. The lovely potatoes. Potato. Am I right? Potato or potato, Chad? Potato or potato? Potato or potato, Chad? Potato. They're all the same to me. Potato. 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 Base baking stream. Thank you, YouTube chatter. Wow, I can't believe I looked at YouTube chat for once and they're saying nice things about me. Wow, what an improvement. What an improvement. Yeah, wow. But right now I'm washing these potatoes. These potatoes are getting washed. Potatoes? What if I had tomatoes as well? Potatoes, get it because they rhyme? Okay. Well, you guys get that they rhyme, so. Also, I did not post on my Instagram story yet. I gotta let Instagram know! They gotta know! They gotta know. Fuck you, I don't want to create with AI. Fuck you, Facebook. I'm live, and I'm in a live right now, because I'm live streaming. Ooh, that was a good one. Good joke, Pappy. Yeah, nice meat. Thank you. I'm glad you guys appreciated me showing you my meat. No apron today, so unprofessional. I'm literally in my skate clothes. I'm sorry. Do you want me to get the apron? I'll get my apron. I'll put on the apron, okay? I just, I'm in my sweaty, gross, skate clothes. So I wasn't really thinking about an apron, but I guess I don't want to ruin my shirt. So, I guess that is a fair point. Menu's super good today, holy moly. Yeah, and it's not going to be that crazy of a menu. It's going to be pretty basic today. Pretty basic meal. But we're cutting up the mashed potatoes. I like my mashed potatoes with the skin in. So I'm not going to worry about skinning these mashed potatoes. Because I'm not going to lie, I like when mashed potatoes have the skin. I know a lot of people don't really like mashed potatoes with the skin on, but I do. I like the extra fiber it gives. I also feel like it makes it taste better. I don't know. I feel like if someone hands me I don't know, it feels more fancy, you know? It feels less like instant mashed potatoes and more like I'm at a fancy steakhouse. I love you in the apron. Thank you. Potatoes with skin. Yeah, I'm like a potato, in that I have skin too. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with people who have skin talking about how much they got skin, okay? Yeah, no, you guys all know at this point. Because I never shut up about it, okay? Oh wow, Pappy has extra skin that a lot of people in America don't have because they cut it off at birth, which is kind of weird. But No one ever talks about it. People think it's normal. You know, but, love your cooking lives. Thank you. Wow, YouTube chat's been very nice to me today, guys. I'm looking over at YouTube chat, and I'm actually smiling. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? I cannot believe that. Okay, but Martha Stewart streams on Twitch. I'm not committing tax fraud, though. I'm not committing tax. Okay, guys? At least not yet. I will be. In the future, I definitely will be committing tax fraud, but not yet. I haven't committed tax fraud yet. Okay, we're gonna bring... So now we're gonna bring those... Okay, my stove did not light. Hello? Are we... Okay, I guess my stove's not lighting, so I'm gonna have to light it with a fucking lighter. There we go. I don't know why my stove wasn't lighting. Had to get the trusty stove lighter. The trusty stove lighter. The big lighter. Yeah, so... yeah. Hopefully there will be some spice in the food. Okay, look, I'm white. Okay, I get it. I'm white. I get it, I'm white. You see me and you're like, oh, she definitely doesn't add spice to her food. I do add spice to my food, okay? I'm a white person who likes spice, okay? I'm gonna add salt and pepper today. That's a lot of spice, you guys. That's pretty spicy. That was a joke. It's like, white people only really use, like, that was a joke making fun of white people and how, because Europe colonized most of the world, they got most of the spice trade, so then it no longer spices when they became cheap. Then, like, regular people could buy them, so then it wasn't, like, seen as upper class to have a lot of spice in your food. So that's why, like, chefs that cooked for, like, nobility and royals started switching to, like, a focus on better ingredients rather than a focus on spices. And then that changed Europe culinarily because Europe started using less spices, even though they colonized most of the world for spices, which is kind of ironic. There's a fun little history lesson for you guys. You're welcome. If our president can commit tax fraud, so can everyone. Did Trump commit tax fraud? Did he do that? Because if we did that, honestly, guys, you wouldn't understand what it takes to commit tax fraud. Okay? You liberals don't get what it takes to commit tax fraud. Okay? Me, a God-given, God-blessed Republican, I understand. I'm not a Republican. What am I saying? I'm a registered Democrat, guys. I'm a registered lib. Guys, I'm Wibwo. Okay, so... For the asparagus, we're gonna do something very cool. Something very cool is gonna happen with the asparagus. Okay, stay the fuck here. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so for the asparagus, we're gonna get a layer of tinfoil because I really do not like cleaning this up. I really don't like cleaning up foil on my baking. So we're putting down a layer of tinfoil. I might need a larger layer of tinfoil. I'll worry about that when it's there. So. Do a kickflip. How? Oh my god, the YouTube chatter. Liberal and Democrat are two different things. Yes, I know. If we're talking about political theory, liberal and... But Democrats are the liberal party in the U.S. Okay? Now, does that make all Democrats in the U.S. liberals? No. Some are democratic socialists. Some are, honestly, just run as Democrats. They ain't even left wing at all. Okay, let's be real. She's very annoying. Thank you, YouTube chatter. I strive to be In a jury. Oh wow. Yeah. I guess Trump was found guilty of tax fraud. Okay. We're gonna get a bowl. Hold up. I gotta get a bowl, chat. Sorry, let me get a bowl. Sorry, I'm smoking a bowl here. That was a weed joke. That was another weed joke, guys. I'm so edgy today. I'm so edgy. Okay, we're gonna wash the asparagus and then we're gonna put it in the bowl. Okay. Wow. Alright, here we go. Toss the asparagus in the bowl. Probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. That's okay though. I'll survive. Edgy chat today? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little edgy today, guys. You guys want to hear an edgy joke? You guys want to hear an edgy joke? I don't think you guys are ready for my edgy jokes, okay? We're gonna do some olive oil. Olive oil, chat. Olive oil. Olive oil. You guys want to hear an edgy joke? What do you call it when someone's on... What do you call it when someone tries to make a joke on the edge of a cliffside? Call that an edgy joke. What do you call it when someone's making a joke about a tip of a knife? Call that an edgy joke. Okay. You guys get the point, okay? Okay. Okay, so I've oiled up these asparagus. I've oiled up the asparagus. Now, I gotta figure out what to season the asparagus with. I think the asparagus, I think I'm gonna do some garlic salt. I think I'm definitely gonna do that. We'll do some onion powder. We'll do some pepper. And, where is the garlic salt? There we go, the garlic salt, yeah. We'll keep it, maybe a little bit of paprika. I'll throw some paprika on there. Or actually, I have fresh dill, don't I? Actually. I think actually some fresh dill can actually kind of... The fresh dill, that's actually going to go hard. Hold up. Hold up, chat. Okay, we're just throwing the fresh dill in there. We're just gonna fuck it up, guys. We're just gonna go with the roll. We're gonna... Are we regular brownies or magic? No, we're regular brownies. But not regular I'm making peanut butter brownies. Peanut butter brownies. And I'm gonna put marshmallows in them too. So it's gonna be good. God, I hate how much my onion powder like clumps together. We'll hit that with the onion powder. Hit it with the onion powder. Hit it with the onion powder. Okay, hit that with the onion powder. Hit that with the black pepper. Hit it with a little bit of the black pepper. Black pepper, almost a little bit like Peppa Pig. Almost a little bit like Peppa Pig. Okay, hit it with the garlic salt. We're gonna do that generously. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm tossing that. Ooh. Ooh, we're tossing the asparagus. Okay, wait. This asparagus is actually gonna go hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's gonna be bust. Oh, no. This shit's gonna be busting and it's gonna make me bust, honestly. Like, ooh, I can smell it. I guess I'm gonna do a little more garlic salt and I'm gonna do a little bit of black pepper. Tossing the asparagus can be fun too. Yeah, just like I toss Just like I tossed your mom's salad last night. Bro, I'm making way too many. I'm making way more your mom jokes than usual tonight. Something is up with me. Something's got in me. And maybe I'm possessed. Maybe I'm possessed. Maybe I just can't stop thinking about your mom, okay? She got me thinking about her, your mom. I truly love your mom. Well, okay, so now, the asparagus, look at that. Oiled up and got seasoning on it. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna lay that out on my baking sheet. I'm not gonna put it in the oven yet, but... There we go. Wash the bowl. Okay. You guys want to see my asparagus? You guys want to see my asparagus? You guys want to see it? Look at that. Wow, look at that. It's even got the dill leaves in it. Look. Whoa. That smells really good. This is gonna taste really good. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Oh my god. Obviously, it's gonna cook in the oven. I have my oven set to 350, but I don't think the asparagus is gonna take more than like 10 minutes. So I'm definitely not gonna cook the asparagus yet. But what I can do is actually let me move the potatoes back. Hold up. I'm gonna move the potatoes back on the burner. What I'm gonna start on is the gravy. There we go. Yep. We're gonna move the pan right here. Because the gravy will take a minute. But I'm gonna need garlic and I'm gonna need onion. So I'm gonna use the rest of this onion that I have cut up. So, but, yeah, we have this onion. We have this onion that I'm gonna dice up. Well, let me move you guys a little bit this way. There we go. There we go. So now you guys can see what I'm actually doing on my cutting board. Sometimes it's all about the sauce, so the gravy can make the difference. Yeah, well, my plan is to, like, gravy on top of the mashed potatoes and the pork chop, and then the asparagus sits alone. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to use this onion. I did not notice it, but look at that. That's really bad, chat. That's mold. That's really bad mold. So yeah, we're not going to use that onion. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Okay. Instead, chat, we're going to use this new, not moldy onion. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Good thing I had another onion. Honestly. If I didn't have another onion, I kind of would have been kind of fucked, honestly. But yeah, I need to cut the onions up first, because for the... Sorry, I'm just peeling the onion over the trash can. I really hate, like, peeling it over my countertop, because then it gets all over my countertop. And that's annoying. So... Alright, peeled onion. Look at that, chat. Wow. Also, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. For the 3 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anonymous. Oh my god, the hacker group Anonymous donated 5 subs, guys. Wow. Guys, I did not know Anonymous was like that. I did not know I was supported by a international hacker group. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna like thinly slice the onions the long way. Here we go. I'm thinly slicing the onions so they will caramelize faster, chat. Okay, this. There we go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. From watching Goodfellas, I know using a razor blade would intensify the effects. Yeah, I'm not doing the prison cutting strat, guys. I'm not in prison like they are in Goodfellas, okay? Alright. There we go. Chopping the onions down. Chopping the onions. Yeah. I need to get my knife sharpened again. It's getting a little... Like, it cuts, but it definitely doesn't glide through things like it used to. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, that's, no, this is... So, alright, we're gonna start... Okay, we're gonna start my stainless steel pan that we're gonna make the gravy in. We're gonna start that on, like, a medium heat. Add the extra virgin olive oil. You know, no one's had sex with this olive oil because it's extra virgin. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this, guys. Nobody wants the extra virgin olive oil. She isn't reading YouTube chat at the moment. That's correct. I'm only reading Twitch chat. Really, I guess I did just read a YouTube message, but for the most part, I'm only reading Twitch chat because that's what I'm responding to, because that's like what I can pull up on my phone and see on my phone. Yeah. That there's a virgin, yeah, extra virgin. Yeah, but we're gonna let this olive oil. We're gonna spread it in the pan. I need it to get hot, but once it's, I'll know when it's hot because it'll start like. I'll see it run. I'll see the threads. I'll see it. But the potatoes are coming to a boil now. So what time is it now? It's like 5:26. So potatoes will probably need to go for like till like 5:40. Okay, got that. Easy. Still not quite hot enough yet. Yeah. Good looking and can cook, yes. Yeah, I do cook, both in the kitchen and with my jokes. Some people would say I'm not funny, but I would beg to differ. Olive oil is not for, heating, it's for dressing dummies. Someone's never worked in a kitchen. You can use olive oil for cooking. The thing with olive oil is it has a lower smoke point. So, right, it has a lower smoke point. But I'm cooking these onions down on low and medium heat. You can use olive oil for cooking. if I'm not gonna get rage baited. I'm not gonna get rage baited. I'm not gonna let the comments control me. They can't control me. They won't control me. They can't control me. They won't control me. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just gonna move the onions around to break them apart. But they're still kind of in their little rings. We're gonna put it on low. And now we're just gonna let the onions sit. We're just gonna let them sit. And then eventually we shall add the mushrooms. Let me wash the mushrooms. Cool trick about mushrooms, you can just wash them in the container they come in, chat. Cool trick. Always wash your mushrooms, because mushrooms are dirty as fuck. Okay? Mushrooms are like in the porn theater, okay? That's how dirty mushrooms are. Okay, mushrooms. Alright. The mushrooms are now washed. They're washed. I just can't cook with too high of a temp. It starts to polymerize the oil, yeah. But I'm cooking these onions on a low heat because I'm trying to like soften them. Maybe caramelize them a bit, but I don't have like 30 minutes to caramelize them, so I just kind of need them to cook down. So that's pretty much it. But now that we're just like waiting on now that we're just waiting on the food. How was y'all's day today? Was y'all's day good? Was it bad? Was it A-okay? Also, thank you very much for the $19. Holy moly, through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you. Peter! I have one of those. That was a... Do you guys get that? That was a penis joke. As I said, Peter, I have one of those. Because, like, another, like, a slang term for penis is obviously Peter. So I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I said I had a Peter? Yeah, can you imagine if someone's name was Peter Richard Johnson? There's probably someone out there named Peter Richard Johnson. The question is, though, did their parents give them that name, or did they change their name to that? Because you could easily change your name to that. Okay? Someone could do it for the bit. Someone could do it for the joke. Okay? I need a trans man to legally change their name to Peter Richard Johnson for the joke. You know? Like, that would be a pretty good joke. Pretty... Yeah, I'm just chopping up this garlic for when I have to throw it in. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it works for Willie too, yeah. Your name could be Willie Richard Johnson. Willie Peter Richard Johnson. Willie Peter Richard Johnson. What a name to have. What a name that would be. What a... Honestly, missing out on the naming potential. For real, for real. On God, no cat, like, no cat, for real, for real. I don't know why I keep saying for real, but pretty baller if you ask me. These onions are cooking nicely. Oh, I lost an onion over the side of the pan. That's sad. Sad loss. Sad. Very sad. Very sad. Very sad indeed. All the people are telling me they're so sad. They're so sad the onion fell out of the pan. I had enough jokes for one day. Sorry, you're just gonna keep having to hear jokes from here on out. How are you surviving out here? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Chilling. I have my beach stream tomorrow. If you guys don't know, I will be going to the beach tomorrow. I'll be going to the beach tomorrow. I'll be doing a beach stream. IRL stream from the beach. We'll be watching the sunset. I'll be hopping in the water. I'll be doing the beach. Okay? I'll be quite a beach on the beach. That was me saying I'm gonna be a bitch. So who is this diva? I'm Pappy the First. I'm epic, woke, gay, transgender, evil, plotting global world domination, chef, cook, mastermind, leader of all foreign governments. You know, just like cool stuff like that's just who I am. That's just me, you know. But like you don't have to be like you don't have to you know. Here we go. Ooh, yes, dude. These onions are cooking down. Actually, you know what I can do? I can season the pork chops. Actually, no, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna season the pork chops when I get there. Okay. Maybe not right now. Maybe not yet. You're beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, yep. How long is the potatoes have been going for like, let's fork test the potatoes. The potatoes are starting to float, but okay, always got to give it the fork test. I dropped the fork on the floor, but okay, let's see what the. Yeah, no, those are still way too hard. Holy moly. The potatoes are hard. You know what else is hard? Not me. White people seasoning or actually seasoning? I have been seasoning. Y'all saw me do the asparagus. And I'm making a gravy, so that's gonna be seasoned, but right now I'm cooking down onions. Onions, oui. And then I'm gonna be making brownies. So brownies, I hardly know her. Yeah. Brownies. I hardly know her. Yeah. So that's how it's going, but I kind of do want to season the pork chops. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna season the pork chops. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna season the pork chops. Who's gonna fucking stop me? No one. Because I'm the chef in my kitchen. Okay? Yes, chef. Okay? Grab one pork chop. Yep, one pork chop. We'll grab 2 pork chop. We'll grab 3 pork chop. Bone in. Bone in, because bone in better than bone out. Okay? That's actually true. I did buy the bone in pork chops, because honestly, I do like the bone-in pork chops better than the boneless pork chops. Sorry. I just don't want to eat a pork chop that can do a boneless, you know? Alright, so seasoning-wise, we're gonna have to hit these with some salt, some pepper, some pepper pig. Okay, we got the pork chops laid out. Your mom was laid out on my bed last night, chat. Yeah. Sorry, chat. Sorry for, like, getting you guys on that one. Sorry, I had to do it. Alright, yeah. So, okay. But, pork chop, we're gonna do some salt. Actually, let me just use the garlic salt, because I already have it out. I'm not gonna bother with the kosher salt. We're gonna hit it with the garlic salt. Garlic salt on it. Doing garlic salt on one side. Then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it with where is the time? Where's the time? Hello? Time? I always feel like I always spend so much time trying to find the time. Fuck. There's the oregano. Where's the fucking time, bro? I have time. Where is it? Okay. We'll just use my roommate's time. We won't mind. Put some time on there. Not too much time. Just want a little bit of time. We're gonna do the black pepper. But a lot of black pepper. We really want that shit to be crusted. Okay, I want a crusted pork chop. And we're gonna flip that over. Flip the pork chop. Flip it over. Okay. Flipping the pork chop over. There we go. Holy moly. Gotta wash my fingers off. I got like fingy still. Yeah. Looking forward to the beach stream tomorrow. As you should be, Wasted Hobo. You were like one of the ones that made it happen. You're one of the ones, you know? One of the ones. Alright, there we go. Salt and pepper. Let me hit it with the thyme. Time to get a new joke. Okay, these onions are starting to caramelize. This is good. I like that. I like that the onions are starting to caramelize. That's very awesome. It's very swag. Okay. Now we're going to hit it with the thyme. A little bit of thyme. And we're gonna hit that shit with the pepper. Really like a pepper crusted pork chop, okay? That's kind of what I'm going for, okay? This is the pork chop, guys. It's the pork chop. Wow. Obviously, I don't want to tilt the plate too much because I don't want a raw pork chop to fall on my floor. But wow. See, I don't skimp on the seasoning. I pepper that up. Really going for a nice pepper crust. You know? Trying to get the Maillard reaction. Hiya, welcome in. Hey, welcome. Are any of these seasoning influenced by the Carolinas? No. Not that I knew of, no. I guess pork chop, maybe. Pork, the number one producer of pork in the States is North Carolina, so. But. Chad, the onions are caramelizing. This is a good thing. The potatoes are boiling. The onions are caramelizing. Also, thank you, Penny Woo for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm only really reading Twitch chat right now. Because I can only have one chat open on my phone. And Twitch chat's my favorite child. Even though YouTube might have more viewers, Twitch chat's my favorite child. I don't know. They're better. Twitch chat's better. They're getting the better quality live stream. They're getting the better experience. They're getting the full Pappy experience instead of part of the Pappy experience, you know? Wow. Sorry guys, I'm drinking some water. Plus, the beach stream will only be on Twitch. This is right. This is right, Pinballer. This is true. I will not be live on YouTube tomorrow. But I will be live on Twitch tomorrow. Oh my god, no way! That's crazy. I know, what? Oh my god. That's crazy. Happy the first live on Twitch. She's totally not live on Twitch every single day. That's right, Chad. I am live on Twitch every single day. It is kind of impressive. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. This shit is gonna be bussin'. So, the onions are starting to get a little, like, a little more brown. This is good. I found you scrolling through YouTube Shorts, came to Twitch, to see more than 30% of the frame. Exactly. Because Twitch isn't in a vertical resolution, it's just in the horizontal resolution. But welcome in. Glad you came from there. Yeah, so we're just waiting on things to finish cooking. I guess we're caramelizing the onions, and then we're gonna add the mushrooms, then the garlic, and we're gonna deglaze it with some wine, or we're not gonna deglaze it, we're gonna add flour, but then we're gonna deglaze it with some Worcestershire and some red wine. Also, thank you, Smell Bell! Thank you, or Bell, Smell Bell. Thank you, Bell Smell, for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I saw you were playing Valorant earlier. Were you winning? Also, thank you, Pinballer, for the gifted sub to Bell Smell. Right now, for the raiders that just joined, if you don't know who I am, I'm Pappy the First. Yeah. I'm ranked 1 in the world now. I'm pro. Holy shit. I know you're lying. Because last time I rated you or watched your stream, you said you were plat. Or something. You said you were high diamond. I don't think you're number 1. I don't think you're number 1 in the world. But plat. I don't know Valorant ranks. I've never played Valorant. Okay? I'm Ascendant. Yeah. Probably plat. Honestly, that's what a plat player would say. Honestly. I don't even know how high a plat is in Valorant, but sounds like something a low silver would say, honestly. Bullying me? What, you don't like being the mean pot women? You know, some people would kill for the position you're in right now. But right now, if you guys don't know who I am, Raiders, I'm Pappy the First. I'm epic, gay, woke, transgender, #1 victory royale, epic, cool, plotting global world domination, that kind of stuff. But right now we're cooking. I've got some potatoes boiling because I'm gonna make mashed potatoes. I'm in the process of making a mushroom gravy, so I'm caramelizing the onions in the pan right now. And then I'm gonna be cooking pork chop. And then after we finish, and some asparagus, And after I finish cooking all of that, then we're gonna be making brownies. So, the stream you recommended yesterday, after yours was wild. The one that I rated. Who did I raid yesterday again? What do you mean? Who did I raid yesterday? Oh, she was making a birthday cake. It's because she raided me the other day. Fuck, why am I blanking on her name? Oh, Emily? Yeah. It wasn't that crazy of a stream. No, the one that was recommended. What do you... I have no idea what you're talking about, Kel. Genuinely, I don't. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome. She had followers in her chat stay for 10 minutes. Oh, and couldn't say anything for 10 minutes. Yeah. I kind of think that's kind of a lame move, so... I don't know, I was kind of paying it back because she raided me earlier in the week, so... You know... Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I see people like to raid, and I'm like, oh, I'll raid them, and then I raid them, and I'm like, they're not that good to raid, you know? I feel like you can usually tell, like, which streamers are good to raid based on, like, how they interact with chat, like, after they raid. Like, I don't know if Belle Smell is still here, but she a good person to raid, bro. She always funny, and she always fucking notices the raiders. Yeah. But, yeah. Okay, okay. Those potatoes still need way more time. She said it was because of the front page. Oh, yeah. That would actually make a lot of sense. The front page is... Yeah, front page of Twitch, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like a trans content creator. I'm like, maybe I don't know. Twitch is a little bit more inviting than YouTube. YouTube front page? I would not want to be on YouTube front page. Hell no. Okay. Yeah. Just sauteing these onions. They're caramelizing. Once you become partner, you get on the front page with help from your Twitch rep. Interesting. Hello there. What are we cooking today? Right now I'm making mashed potatoes, a mushroom gravy, pork chop, and then I got some asparagus back here. Once we finish cooking that, I'm gonna be making some peanut butter brownies with marshmallows. So, honestly, kind of goated cooking stream tonight. But yeah, right now I'm just caramelizing the onions and boiling the potatoes. So, the potatoes are still not quite soft enough for mashed potatoes, but the onions I'm caramelizing, so... Caramelizing onions, if you do it right, takes a long time. Also, thank you, Miss Walla Rain. Thank you, Walla Rain, for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, once you become partner. Well, Chad, I'm gonna become partner very soon. No, I'm not. I could apply. I could apply again. I don't think I have enough average viewers, but yeah. But sometimes they give partner to people who have large social media followings on other platforms. So, and I have a large social media following on Instagram and TikTok and even YouTube now. So I might, like, when I apply again, I found it. It was by Helheim Links. Oh yeah, when I rated Helheim Links. Oh, I love Helheim Links. I rate him all the time. He's the funniest femboy. He's the funniest femboy in the game. He tells wild ass stories. Honestly, I love watching his TikToks because he doesn't even post all the stories that he tells on stream. It's kind of awesome. He's like a 4'11" like femboy. who's a prostitute, and then talks about some of the stories. I'm like, they're too crazy not to be true. Like, some of the stories he tells, I'm like, okay, he's definitely not making them up. Like that's like too in detail, like too in depth for there to be any sort of like, yeah, that's like I don't know. Hellhound Link's a real one. Hellhound Link's a real one. Okay, he a real one. Honestly, on God, no cap. For real. Okay. Yeah, it was so funny out of pocket coming from the stream. Yeah. I like to rate streamers. Your Twitch is growing very quickly. My Twitch is kind of like your mom's love for me, growing very, very quickly. Because I'm love bombing your mom, and then I'm gonna break her heart. I'm gonna shatter your mom's heart. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. We were rating the word poop and fart, and then you switch to polydynamics and bottom diets. Big switch up. I don't think that's a big switch up. Bottoming, talking about poop and talking about bottoming. Okay, bottoming usually involves you doing something with your poop. Usually you gotta douche, okay? All I'm saying, okay? 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 I think you think they're far off subjects, but they're not that far off, okay? They're not... They really aren't that far off. Sometimes I sound like a newscaster. Sometimes I'm like, what if I was a newscaster? What if I was like, oh my god, they've hit the towers. I can't believe that happened. What are you making, by the way? Right now I'm caramelizing onions for a mushroom gravy, and then I have potatoes in boiling water because I'm making mashed potatoes. And then I got pork chop, and then I got asparagus over here. I got a spooky-gus, okay? Asparagus. A spooky-gus. So, that's what's going on right now. That's what I'm cooking. Also, thank you, Thick Biscuit, for the follow. I like a thick biscuit. I actually got a thick biscuit. It's right here. Actually, I'm not thick at all. I'm flat as a pancake. Okay, I'm actually not that thick. I would say I'm well built. Shout out to my mom and my dad. Shout out to my creators. Shout out to my mom and dad. They really cooked. Okay. My mom really cooked when she made me. Okay, my mom said 9 months. Okay, she had challenge. No gym. I don't go to the gym, but I do work out a lot. I skateboard a lot. I skate like 6 to 8 hours a week. So, in terms like I don't go to the gym, but I do probably like do hard cardio like 6 to 8 hours a week. So, and I stretch occasionally. I also walk a lot of places. Like whenever I go get food, I always get food that's within walking distance from me. So I'm very physically active, but not in like a go to the gym like way, I guess. Yeah, that's cardio. If you want cake, you must move weights. Yeah, but I'm not like I don't want like a massive ass. You know, like I'm kind of happy with how my body is. You know, and for me, I really don't like the gym. I don't like the gym, and honestly, for me, the gym doesn't like the reason I don't like the gym is I don't like the gym. Because I really hate how people don't wipe down the machines. Gyms gross me out. They smell bad, and people don't wipe down the machines enough. It grosses me out. And I know there's gonna be someone that's like, well, I wipe down the machines. Yeah, well, you're not everybody. You're not everybody, okay? Okay, you're not everybody. Okay, a lot of people do not wipe down the gym equipment, and it's gross. Yeah. Are locker rooms at the gym ever an issue? To be honest, I haven't gone to a gym post-transition. I'm just not a gym person. I'm like, I don't see the point. Like, for me, I don't... Because, like, I don't lift weights, right? I don't see the point in paying, like, $20 to $30 a month to pay for a gym, which I wouldn't enjoy going to, which I wouldn't like going to, okay? When outside is free, like I would rather do like body exercises and like stay physically active, like walking around and like stuff like that, rather than going to a gym. And that's personal preference, right? Like if you like going to the gym, great on you. But me, it's just not somewhere where I want to spend my time, you know? Like I'll stay physically active, but I'd rather stay physically active in a way that doesn't require me to pay 20 to 30 bucks a month, you know? Love going to the gym, especially when you get to know the gym heads. Yeah, it's just not really my crowd of people. I just like, I don't know, I prefer being physically active in a way of like, I'm going outside. I don't know. Gyms aren't, I'm just not really like a gym person. I also find like repetitive exercise is very boring. And yeah. So yeah. Le chef. Yes. Right now I'm cooking down the mushrooms. The potatoes definitely. Oh my god, you donated how much money? Goddamn, you rich as hell. Holy shit, thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Jaden Ilby donated $25. Bunny gym fees for this month. I heard going to the beach is 10 times better than the gym.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the $25. Thank you. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. We're mixing things, yeah. I came from YouTube to say you're really pretty. Thank you, Glazed Donut. Are you trying to glaze my donut? that was an anal sex. Actually, I don't want that. I was genuinely just doing that for like the bit, for like the joke. It's kind of inappropriate of me, honestly. I love Krispy Kreme. I don't like donuts. Guys, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't like donuts. I don't like donuts because for me the issue, I don't like fried sweets. Okay, because when I was a kid, I went to a baseball game and got a funnel cake. And guess who threw up the funnel cake? And guess who like can't eat any sort of fried dough anymore without it tasting like vomit? Me. So donuts, churros, funnel cake, beignets, like it all tastes like vomit to me. It's just kind of like one of those things where it's like I ate a food, okay, and then it made me vomit. I can no longer eat said food. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just like, it tastes like vomit to me. But then like fried savory stuff doesn't affect me. And it's like, I love pizza, right? I love pizza. But I've thrown up multiple times from eating too much pizza. So, I don't know how that works. Also, thank you, Glazed Donut. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. But right now, we're cooking down these mushrooms. Yeah, I'm making a hallucinogenic mushroom gravy. That's not true. Could you imagine if I was, though? Hallucinogenic mushroom gravy. That would kind of go. Someone's probably done that, right? Someone's done that before. If someone hasn't done that, by the way, if I get 100k points, will you actually do a backflip? Yes, I will. But you have to have 100k points. So, good luck getting 100k points. Yeah. Okay. The mushrooms are sweating down. That's good. This is good. Okay, this is what we want. Alright. Okay. The potatoes are almost ready. But with the potatoes, it's going to be pretty easy. I just drain the water and then mix in like cream and or milk, and I'm gonna need the vegetable broth for the and butter. I'm just gonna do the stick of butter that I have in here, and the rest of the milk that I have, and that should work. Okay. I'm at 1K right now. I joined yesterday, so I'm here for that. Only like 100 more days to go if you do the math. So think about that. Think about that. Okay. Mushrooms. It's always kind of weird to me that mushrooms kind of like smell like meat when you're cooking them. You guys ever think about that? Like, they kind of smell like meat a little bit. Kind of between the difference between a backflip and... Alright, hold up. I'm gonna make the, Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Left Teft. Thank you for the follow. Left Teft. Fuck. Is that supposed to be like left testicle? God, why does my mind think like that, guys? Wow. My mind instantly goes to dirty places. Irresponsible. To be honest. Okay, that's gonna be the vegetable broth. I'm making mushroom gravy, baby. That's gonna be all gravy, baby. Just came from YouTube. Wanted to say how pretty you are. Thank you, thank you. With your freckles, side note, YouTube chat is really damn toxic. Yeah. YouTube chat's always like that. I do have an auto mod, but right now I'm not, like, looking at YouTube chat because I can only have one chat open on my phone, and I'd rather have Twitch chat, which is my favorite child, open on my phone. So that's why I have Twitch chat open. But to be frank, that's how I discovered her. Yeah, that's why I stream on YouTube, right? Because, like, YouTube, a lot of people will watch on YouTube, but then they're like, wait, the better stream is on Twitch, and they come over to Twitch and watch on Twitch. So yeah. Yeah. But Twitch is way easier to moderate, too. Twitch has way more moderation tools than YouTube. Like, to report a user on YouTube takes so much time, it's kind of annoying. But yeah. Right now we're just cooking down these mushrooms. Yeah, I think the potatoes are probably good. Yeah, the potatoes are definitely good. My fork's some easy through that. Holy moly. Alright, so now we're gonna drain the swamp. We're gonna drain the swamp, that's funny. We're gonna drain the swamp, aka the potatoes. Don't get. Okay, we're draining the potatoes. There we go. Potatoes are drained. Look at that, guys. Look at the potatoes. Potatoes! Potato, potato. Okay, I left the skin on because I like the skin on my mashed potatoes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start on the mashed potatoes. Which obviously, the mashed potatoes, we have the milk. We're just gonna add what milk I have left in here. Very cool, very swag. Then we're gonna add some seasonings. So we're adding the onion powder right now. Hell yeah, potatoes. Potatoes and gravy. With pork chop and asparagus, yes. We're adding the onion powder. If my onion powder can fucking stop sticking, holy fucking shit. Onion powder, garlic salt. We're gonna add pepper. Lots of pepper. I like a very peppery mashed potato. Alright, I do not have something to mash the potatoes with. Yeah. Will you be online for more than an hour? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be making, oh wait, I gotta add the butter. Hold up. I'll be making brownies after this, so I will be on probably for like another 2 to 3 hours, maybe, if I had to guess. So I'm still cooking this up. Also, thank you very much for the follow. I don't even know how to say your name, but thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, these mushrooms and these onions are cooking down, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want. Pretty much want all the moisture out of it, and then we'll add the garlic in and everything else. So, but right now I'm gonna grab this. I do not have. I need to get like a masher. I need to get a potato masher ricer. Because literally I'll just be mashing my potatoes with a fork. Goddamn, the mashed potatoes came on me. What the hell was that? Literally the mashed potatoes came out and said, you're cute. Instantly came. Instant. I did not know mashed potatoes could came like that. But just mashing the potatoes right now. I might actually need to add more milk, which is kind of crazy. Maybe I should let the buttermilk all the way first. Actually, I think I am going to add more milk. Those are kind of dry potatoes. Holy moly. Actually, let me add some half and half. That'll make it more like fattier and creamier. There we go. That'll make it good. That'll make it good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We're mashing the potatoes. What's happening today? I am making pork chops with asparagus, mashed potatoes, and a mushroom gravy. Right now I'm currently mashing the You need an overhead camera so we can see the food. Then I would need someone to switch between the camera angles. You guys, I'm not made of money, guys. I can't buy every single piece of streaming equipment, okay? I can't do it. I would like second camera angles, but if I were to have multiple camera angles in the kitchen, I would need someone on a switchboard to switch in between the camera angles, so... Because, like, I would not be able to, like, switch, like, the camera angles, so... But right now, I'm mashing the potatoes. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter to the mashed potatoes. Yeah. I had a lot of butter to my mashed potatoes. Maybe too much. Maybe my arteries will clog one day. But not right now. might as well do it while I can. Yeah. Stream Deck? Yeah. Honestly, I would not buy a Stream Deck as a switchboard. Stream Decks are an overpriced switchboard. For, like, what you get with a Stream Deck, you don't get any sliders. Like, maybe it's... I think it's, too, it's like... I see the stuff Elgato makes, and, like, streamers buy them. Like, streamers love buying, like, the Elgato Lite, right? And me as, like, a film nerd who went to school for fucking film and TV, I'm like, there are better things you could get for cheaper that are much more industry standard on broadcast, but... Like, it's kind of crazy how expensive a good switchboard is. Good switchboards are crazy expensive. It's kind of fucking wild. Alright, so now we're gonna go in with some flour to the gravy. Alright, light dusting of flour. I didn't measure it because I don't need to measure. I'm too boss for that. I'm too boss in the sauce for that. Maybe I should have measured, but I don't need to. Nor do I want to, okay? I don't need none of this measuring bowl crap, okay? We're gonna throw the garlic in there. There we go. I'm gonna grab my oven mitt. It's pretty much we want the flour to toast a little bit in the bottom of the pan before we deglaze it. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of red wine. If I can open the fucking red wine. Jesus. Fuck. Yeah, I have these little bottles of red wine that I only really use for cooking. We're gonna add the red wine. Also, thank you very much for the we're gonna turn the heat up a little bit too. It's pretty much the Worcestershire and the wine is to deglaze the pan a little bit. Pretty much to get the flour that I just put in off the pan. And also add a little bit more flavor. Flavor, chat. We're going to Flavor Town! You guys ever think about Guy Fieri? Bro, he really be going to Flavor Town. You ever think about that? He really be going to Flavor Town. Do you guys think Guy Fieri actually eats the food? I don't think he actually eats the food. Because he only ever takes like one bite, and then like that's it. So I don't think he actually eats the food, to be honest. So now we're gonna add the broth in. Alright. Here we go. Now that the broth's added in, we'll just let that reduce and simmer for a while. I'm gonna turn that to a 3 though. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep mashing these potatoes. I gotta mix in the butter that I added. Here we go. Yeah. Also, yes, it's fun to cook with someone than alone, yeah. Honestly, I like cooking with someone because it gives me someone to talk to, you know? That's kind of why I like cooking on stream, because, like, I don't know, it is fun to, like, cook and talk at the same time. And it's fun to cook with someone because then you guys get to eat the food together, so. But.
Uncle Alert.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the, thank you for the jewels. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I might need to add more salt to the mashed potatoes. Let's see. Yeah, those need more salt. Very sweet mashed potatoes right now. Not a bad thing, but there we go. Just free balling it. Free balling the salt. Just winging it. Okay. Very much like stirring the mashed potatoes, because I do like a very like whisked mashed potato. Look at that, guys. Look at that mashed potato. Look at a mashed potato. Ooh, hell yeah. That's really good. Okay. We'll just put that on top of the mashed potatoes. We pretty much just need to keep the mashed potatoes warm. Alright. Now that the mushroom gravy is cooking. Okay, the mushroom gravy is cooking. Let's put the asparagus in the oven. Alright. I'm gonna say 10 minutes on the asparagus. The potatoes are looking perfect. Uh-huh. Yeah, they are. Alright, timer. I'm definitely gonna go like 10 minutes on the timer for the asparagus. I don't want to go over because I don't want to burn the asparagus, but I don't want to dry them out. Because dried out asparagus, Timer? I hardly know her. Wow. What an original joke. Alright, so now the pork chops. I'm going to use my cast iron. Okay, my cast iron. Ooh, I need to reseason my cast iron. But I'm going to do olive oil. I would do butter, but I'm cooking 3 different ones, and the butter would burn for the 3 different ones. We're going to do some olive oil in the pan. Maybe I should have gotten some more olive oil at the store. I'm almost out. Shit. For anyone who hasn't seen, look up how asparagus grows. Yeah, it's literally a stalk that just, like, grows out of the ground. It grows like how bamboo grows. But it takes, like, 3 years for an asparagus plant to even start producing any asparagus, I think. Pappy is too skinny, lol, yeah. I skated a lot today, so that's like, I ate a quesadilla today, and I skateboarded for like an hour in like the midday sun, so I did burn some calories, but this is like my big meal. I don't know. It's like, I think like a lot of people ask me like how I stay so skinny, and like, obviously I do a lot of cardio, so I skateboard a lot and I walk a lot of places. But I also don't eat, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I eat a typical, like, quote unquote, American diet. Like, I don't eat 3 meals a day. I usually eat like 2 meals a day.
Finger heart.
Um, but like, I usually eat like 1 big meal. Like, my breakfast, I'll usually eat like a small or like medium-sized meal. And then for like my like dinner, or like lunch, I'll eat like a really big meal. I don't know. I'd rather eat like an 1,000-calorie meal, like at like 3 o'clock, than eat something later. Like, I don't like eating like dinner super late. Like, if I eat past 7 o'clock, I can't sleep. Like, it's bad. So yeah. Are you comfortable with your body? Yeah. I mean, now I am, but obviously it wasn't always that way. Do you track your calories? No. No, I don't. I think tracking your calories to some
Sunshine.
extent is kind of like useless. I think what matters more than like the calories, that the amount of calories, is what you're eating, right? Because if all your calories are coming from sugar, that's really bad for you, right? But if you're getting calories from vegetables, from fruits, from meat, from like multiple different sources, I don't think it really matters all that much how much calories you're eating, unless you're trying to like cut or bulk, you know? So I think it very much depends on what you eat too. Like, I think also, like, most of the meals that I eat out like once a week, if that. I don't eat out very much, and I feel like that also plays a factor in like my health as well. Because most of the food that I eat, I cook myself. I don't really buy a lot of processed food. Like I said, most of the food I make myself, which not everyone has that luxury to like spend all day cooking, you know. But for me, I'm like, 1, I like cooking; it's fun for me, and 2, I feel like I like variety in food. Also, too, like if you're eating the same thing every single day, that's not good for you either. Even if you're eating like a healthy meal, right? Like gym bros that prep like broccoli and like chicken every single meal. It's like, that's still like, because the more you eat something like over and over and over again, the less like bioavailability, like the less not bioavailability, but the less like nutrients your body can extract from it, right? You need variety in your food. Do you meal prep? Yes and no. I don't meal prep like a gym bro. I'm more so meal prep in that I make a lot of food and then I freeze a lot of it in like Tupperware and then heat it up. Because like this, I have 3 pork chops, right? So I'm going to be eating 3 pork chops. And I'm definitely not going to be eating all the pork chops today, right? I'm going to be eating pork chops throughout the next 3 days. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and asparagus throughout the next 3 days. But I think it's also important to not eat the same foods over and over and over again. I think it's important to have variety. Because too, your body thrives on variety, you know? Because your body needs different nutrients, right? And even if you're eating like a complete meal that has like all like your vitamins and minerals and like amino acids that you need, you're still, if you're only getting it from like one source, you're not gonna have like, it's not good for your like gut biome and stuff like that. Also thank you, Sirs Nuts a lot. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name. Okay. Sorry to ask if this is inappropriate. Feel free to ignore this question. I was on hormones. Also, T didn't have any operation. Yes. Healing hurts. How long does what? I'm confused by your question. Maybe I read that wrong. I'm reading it on like a tiny ass phone screen. But there's sauce on them chops. I'm making a mushroom gravy. Which the mushroom gravy is cooking down. Which let me taste. Yeah, well, that's the mushroom gravy. Obviously, it's not very gravy right now. Oh. Ow. The mushroom gravy tastes good. It's just not gravy consistency yet, but yeah. The pork chop, I need some with it. Okay. But yeah. Dinner time for me. Goodbye, chat. Farewell, Blaze Donut. Thank you for the follow earlier in stream. Thank you very much. Yeah. She has dyslexia, and it's hard for her to read sometimes. Yes. Yes, I do. Ooh. That's a nice sear on the pork chop. Oh my god, that's a beautiful sear. Chat, I'm getting such a nice sear on these pork chops. Let me tell you. Okay? No Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Not on my pork chops. Hell no. Like I said, I got a mushroom gravy. Why would I want barbecue sauce when I'm making a mushroom gravy? You know? Okay? This is high end. Okay? I might be cooking $2 a piece meat. Okay, I might be cooking pork chops that it was $3 for $6. It was $5. $5 for 3 of them. So that's like $1.75 per pork chop. Okay, so it might be cheap meat, but I ain't treating it like cheap meat, okay? I'm treating it like high quality, okay? And if you're wondering why it was on sale because it was gonna go bad by tomorrow. So I bought it because I'm cooking it tonight. So you should cook it Minecraft style. Honestly, kind of is. But let me tell you, the pork chop is gonna be chopping. We're gonna chop the pork chop. It's gonna be chopping. We're chopping it up in here. We're chopping it up in the kitchen. Chopping it up. Actually, wait, metal tongs on a pan? Yeah, I know. Metal tongs on a stainless steel, or on a... I know. The end of the world. Chefs everywhere are crying. Okay. Yes, I know I'm using metal tongs on a, on a pan, or not on a cast iron pan. But you know what? I don't care. I do not care. Genuinely, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Oh no. My cast iron isn't gonna last as long. Ooh. Hold up, chat. Look at that. Look at those. Woo! Holy moly. The dill on it smells delicious. Oh my god. I mean... It needs like 3 more minutes. It's done at the tips, but not at the end. The dill was actually such an ingenious addition. Chat, look at that pork chop. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Look at that pork chop. Boom. Boom. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Holy moly. Holy moly. What a beauty. What a beaut. What a beaut. Okay, 3 minutes. At 6:35, guys, yell at me to take the... Yell at me to take it out of the oven. Okay? You guys should yell at me. At 6:35 West Coast time, so in 3 minutes, 2 minutes now, yell at me to take the... I can do better. It wasn't a competition. Okay. What's the box on the fridge? Literally just the water filters for our water. Yeah, but pork chop. Yeah, pork chops was what they used to call me in prison. You know why? Because I was chopping it up with the pigs, having conversations with the pigs. But little did they know I was plotting. I was plotting to take down the whole jail. That's how I escaped. Then I transitioned, so no one could find me. Because I'm a wanted criminal. I probably shouldn't have divulged that. I'm not a wanted criminal, guys. I made that story up. I didn't escape from prison. I've never been to prison. I've never been arrested. So, what would you change about your apartment? I like my apartment. I guess I would add more art on the walls in my living room. My living room of my apartment looks very sad. I'm not gonna lie. But everything else in my apartment, like my actual room looks nice, but my, apartment, my room, I'm forking and I'm chopping over here. My fork is chopping over here. Somebody get my fork. Somebody get my chop. Someone get my fork. Add a dishwasher. Dishwasher. Whoa, you don't have a dishwasher. I do, Jim. I have a dishwasher. Oh my god. She has a dishwasher? Yes. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Look at these asparagus, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's delicious. Holy fuck. It's also hot. Put that down. Ooh. The toasted dill smell is beautiful. Beautiful. Holy moly. That. Wow. Are you tall? I'm 7'12". Yeah, I'm 7'12". Always have been, always will be 7'12". Anyone who says Pappy the First isn't 7'12" is a fucking liar. They're a liar and they should be sent to jail for defaming me, honestly. I can't believe anyone wouldn't believe that. You do know, I didn't know, I can eat much asparagus in a month. No, they're small. It's literally like 3 to 4 servings of asparagus. It's not that much asparagus, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Cuddle Bear. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You also forgot, you put my pronouns as she, her. But my pronouns are bad and ass, okay? And my name is motherfucker. That's right. My pronouns are badass, and my name is motherfucker. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Let that simmer. Let that simmer. Let that cook. Get it? Because it's a cooking stream. So I said, let that simmer and cook. Because I am simmering and cooking. Boom! Boom! That was crazy. Holy moly. Coolest moment ever seen on Twitch.tv. Holy moly. Such aura has never been obtained. I can't believe that happened. Holy moly. What aura? Pork chop number 2. Alright, time for pork chop number 3 to go in the pan. Pork chop number 3. Oh, there we go. Pork chop. And like I said, pork chop was my name in prison. Was my nickname in prison. Which I did go to. Yeah. I didn't go to prison. I keep saying I went to prison, but I feel like some of you guys aren't going to get the joke. I feel like I'm going to say I went to prison, and then you guys are going to actually think that I went to prison. And then I'm going to have to spend, like, the next month of, like, people coming in and being like, yo, didn't you go to prison? And then I'll be like, that was a joke. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to say I went to prison. Because there are people who go to prison all the time. And our incarcerate the system, the prison system in America is fucked up. So I shouldn't make jokes about it. The only fucked up thing I should make jokes about is your mom. Okay. Eat my ass, motherfuckers. That was a good one. That was a good one. Top 10 jokes ever made. Okay. Joe Biden. I'm Joe Biden's favorite streamer, guys. Not even making that up. Not even making that up. Why would I make that up? Here we go. Here we go. We got a pork chop. We got a pork chop on aisle 4. Okay. Actually, let me plate this up. This is important. This is important. Okay. We're gonna get the bowl. We're gonna get the bowl. Okay, we're gonna open up the mashed potatoes. Okay, we're gonna get a spoon. We're gonna get a spoon, okay? We're gonna ladle in the mashed potatoes, okay? But we're gonna keep ladling them in, okay? Okay, let me ladle. We're gonna hit the mashed potatoes. We're gonna hit it like that. Now, we put a little divot. We're gonna go, where's my tongs? I need my tongs. We're gonna go some of the asparagus around. Okay. Go. Okay. That's very awesome. Very cool. Okay. Almost like a bird's nest. Almost like a bird's nest. Do you guys see the vision here? You guys see the vision here? Okay, actually I need the tongs again. Okay, I'm gonna flip that steak. It's not a steak, it's a pork chop. But we're actually gonna turn off that. We're gonna grab a spoon for our gravy. Gonna ladle in the gravy into the hole. Okay. So right now, that's what we got going for us. We're gonna put the pork chop on top. Like so. Look at that. Look. Wow. You guys see it? Okay, very nice. Okay, and then we're gonna spoon some gravy on. Wow. Here we go. Here, let me show you guys. There we go. There we go. Do you guys see? Wow. Let me put it down more if I can. There we go. Here you guys go. This is it. This is the pork chop with the asparagus, mashed potatoes, and mushroom gravy. How about that? How about that, chat? How about that? How about that? How about that, chat? How about that, chat? How about that, chat? Yes. And now, I'm gonna sit. I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna grab the spoon. And then I'm gonna grab a knife. And we're gonna eat it right here. We're gonna eat it right here. Perfection. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ah. And we're gonna get it all in one bite. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Oh my god. That's actually so fucking good. Did you get dessert? I will be making brownies after I finish this. So, I'm not ending stream just yet, chat. Wow. Honestly, adding dill to the asparagus was brilliant. Because the asparagus has this, like, dill flavor that... I've never had asparagus with dill before. And I don't know why. Because it fucking rocks, dude. Hell yeah. What drink did you get? I got water. Wow. How would you rate it out of 10? I would say an 8 out of 10. Is it the best thing I've ever cooked? No. But if I got this at a restaurant, would I be very happy? Yes. So, if I got this at a restaurant, I would be going back to the restaurant. I guess that's how I would rate it. Yeah. Oh, but I already had a napkin. I feel like if I were to do this again, I feel like I would normally... I feel like if I were to make this dish again, what I would do differently is I would steam the asparagus. I think I would steam the asparagus first and then put it in the oven. But it's still very good, so... Add ketchup. Pinballer, can we time June out for 1 minute for that comment? Diabolical. Why would you say that? Ketchup? Yeah, June. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you, June. Let's go. Well, you know what? What did you make? I made a pork chop with asparagus and mashed potatoes. It is very good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything on this plate, though. But if I don't, I can very easily go in the refrigerator. Please sit down. No. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I feel bad because I'm not talking. But it tastes so good, I'm like, I don't even want to talk. So... So, not trying to be rude, thinking about transitioning, do you ever regret transitioning? I haven't regretted it a day in my life. That might not be the case for everyone, but for me, it's the best choice that I've ever made in my life. So, but that's just my personal experience. Yeah. You can do what Rachel Ray says, and says, over and over and over. She does do that. Rachel Ray has some good recipes. I'm gonna be honest, she's not my favorite Food Network person, though. That goes to Pioneer Woman, bro. Pioneer Woman's recipes always slap. I've never had a bad Pioneer Woman recipe. Getting back to the food. The mashed potatoes got a little bit cold because they were just sitting there, but still. Oh, I got like a fat cap, too. I got like the fatty part on the... Because that's the one part about getting bone in. Is you do get a lot more like fatty bits, but that's okay. The white wine, or not the white wine, the red wine that I added to the gravy added the like perfect amount of acidity to the gravy. Because the gravy doesn't feel very rich. It actually feels kind of sweet and light almost. But yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this because I want to eat brownies. So I'm putting the rest of this in the fridge. Okay. Yeah. I'm putting the rest of this in the fridge because I'm gonna make brownies. Brownies. Oh no, no. Okay. What kind of red wine did you use? Let me get out the little bottle. Where is it? I used Shutter Home Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay. I literally only buy wine just for cooking. I buy like shitty like on sale like mini like individual wine bottles. Literally just so I can cook with it. That's literally all I do. I don't. Cause I don't really like wine otherwise. Wine's kind of like, not really a wine drinker per se. But let me grab all of this stuff. Let me put it in a bowl. We can start the next part of the stream. I just need to get all this like cleaned up so I have like stove space. So. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Impractical. Thank you. Impractical, what are you, a joker? That was a reference to Impractical Jokers. You know, one of the Impractical Jokers is like a serial sexual assaulter. I can't remember which one, but I know one of them's not a good guy, so... Honestly, but for a show that does pranks on people, I don't expect most of them to be good guys, you know? I don't really expect that from them, you know? Like, I feel like it's not surprising. Oh, you mean the guys whose whole show and stick is like harassing people on the street and in parks and in restaurants are like also bad in person? You know, it's like, that's not very surprising. What's always funny to me, though, is, like, whenever a celebrity gets, like, Me Too'd or, like, called out on shitty behavior, they instantly go to, like, becoming a Christian. Like, they're like, oh my god, everyone tried to cancel me, and now I'm a Christian, guys, I'm better now. And, bro, I don't know why people eat that shit up. Trad wife tag coming in useful today. Did you add the trad wife tag, Pinballer? Fuck, I love mashed potatoes. Fuck. Mashed potatoes are so good. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me bring... Yeah, I'll bring one bowl at a time. I did? That's funny. Is the feet tag still there? Because my feet are in cam today, so... I feel like the feet tag should be there, okay? If the feet tag's not there, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna be a little upset, Pinballer. A little disappointed, TBH, okay? Oh yes, it's always there? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As it should be. As it should be. Feet tag! Okay, that's the reason why I got it, guys. Occasionally my dogs make an appearance, okay? Occasionally my dogs be barking, okay? Occasionally they be barking. Okay, they be barking. They are barking. My dogs barking. Your dogs also barking. My dogs barking. Yeah, I'm really stacking these bowls high. Like, honestly, these bowls are probably gonna, like, this is, like, multiple servings. But I'm like, nah. I'm just, like, treat them like they're multiple servings. It's okay. It's alright, I'll survive. Because I'll have to reheat it in the microwave anyway, so. Oh, that was almost bad. Almost dropped the pan. There There we go. Okay, cleaning up the kitchen. Cleaning up the kitchen from the woke mob, okay? Honestly, that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm cleaning up the kitchen, okay? The kitchen has gone woke. No longer will I allow a woke kitchen to exist as me, Supreme World Leader, Happy the First. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, guys. See, this is the part of stream you guys usually don't see, you know? Because usually you guys don't see this part of stream because, like, I do this after I finish stream. But since I'm also making a dessert today, you guys get to see this whole fun process, which I'm gonna, like, do the dishes and stuff while I'm cooking. But that's, yeah. My first streamer to have a non-rich person kitchen. Yeah. I guess. Do streamers that usually stream in the kitchen have rich person kitchens? And I wouldn't say my kitchen's broke either, okay? I don't know, you're gonna say, oh, Pappy doesn't have a rich person kitchen. So what's that implying? You guys saying I'm broke? Are you guys saying I'm broke? I'm not, okay? I'm not broke, okay? I'm not broke. I make just enough, okay, to make a living, okay? Just enough, okay? Okay, I think I'm still under the poverty line, though. You have a modest kitchen. Yeah, because this is my third home. Yeah, with all the streamer money that I make, I can afford 20 homes, so you guys are just broke and you guys wouldn't understand what it's like having a rich boss, like rich epic home. Modest kitchens can make the tastiest meals. Not a modest kitchen, by the way. Not a modest kitchen. I have a very big, large kitchen. Okay? The biggest, largest kitchen. Okay? The biggest, largest kitchen that anyone has ever seen. Anyone has ever seen. People are saying this, okay? Okay, so okay. So I'm gonna double this recipe. Because I don't think it's enough. So I need to set the oven.
Because you are you.
Sorry, I missed that. 350. What was that? What did I miss? Oh. Thank you for the $50. Holy moly, thank you, Vader Mac. Thank you. You guys know Vader means, like, you guys know, like, Darth Vader, literally, it's just, like, kind of, like, an English way of saying, like, Darth Father. Because Vater is, German. Like, the way Vader is spelled is how, it's kind of similar to how father is spelled in German. Vada. But it's not pronounced with a V, it's pronounced with an F. Like, so, yeah. Fun German facts. Fun German fact. I feel kind of like, okay, so, okay, so, let's see, I'm gonna need to get my mixer down. My mixer? Isn't that where Ninja went to stream? That was a joke about Mixer. Do you guys remember Mixer? Do you guys remember when Ninja was like, I'm gonna stream exclusively on Mixer now? What a dumb fucking idea. And then Ludwig was like, guys, I'm gonna go to YouTube. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Why? not rage baiting, actual facts. Honestly, I wanna, like, how much do they pay Ninja to go to Mixer? Because, like, who was in Ninja's ear telling him it was a good idea to leave the platform that you have a massive audience on to a new, untested platform that no one's watching yet? How? Because I think Mixer tried to, like, get the biggest streamers and then get it, like, from, like, the, like, top down, but right, like, you have to get people who want to start streaming to stream on your platform over Twitch. Like, that's the thing. That's, like... I feel like that's why Kick is, like, an actual Twitch competitor. Because they have a 95-5 split, and you can make money off the get-go, you know? But like, Twitch, you actually have to average, like, 3 viewers and have, like, 50 followers before you can even get affiliate on Twitch. And then you get, like, depending on how much ads you run. It's like mine's a 55-45 split. Mixer, I hardly know her. Ha ha! Wow, Chad, that was funny. So funny I almost forgot to laugh. So, kind of crazy how you guys are so funny that I forget to laugh at your jokes sometimes. It's almost kind of crazy. Don't you guys think that's kind of crazy? How, like, you guys are so, ha ha ha, wow. You're so funny. That I forget to laugh at your jokes. It's what? I'm doubling the recipe. Doubling this recipe, so it calls for 8 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so obviously I need to cut the butter in half. So I need to need a bowl for this. So I have to heat it up with the chocolate. Actually, how much chocolate do I have to add? 4 ounces. Bro, they're really gonna make me grab my scale? Fuck you, dude. Oh my god, you can't just give me the measurement. They're making me grab the cooking scale, dude. They're making me grab this shit. What the hell? Bro. Yeah. Okay, here we go. On unit grams. So I need 226 grams. So 226 would be around 640 grams. $640. $640. Okay, there we go. That is enough chocolate chips. Yum, chocolate. No, but guys, this weighed 400 something grams. So I had to subtract it. That's why the math was like a little weird. There we go. We're adding the butter. I'm just adding the butter in, and we're gonna milk this slowly. I've actually never made brownies not from a mix before. I'm gonna be so honest. Because, like, the Ghirardelli brownie mix is so good, I'm like, why would I ever make brownies, you know, from, like, scratch? But the brownies I want to make today, I was kind of like, well, shit, I'm gonna have to make that from scratch. Scratch? I hardly know. Okay, how much? So it's a cup of cocoa powder. Do I have a cup of cocoa powder? I think. I think I do. I think I do. Also, thank you for the follow. Only pathing. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so okay. This is gonna be a bitch to mix. Maybe I should have put this in a bowl. I'm gonna put this in a bowl. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should put this in a bowl. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna mix it in here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, but now I have to put all these in here. Oh no, they're coming out pretty easy. They're coming out pretty easy. Okay. Or no, they're not. Yeah, they are. Fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what? I'll just... There we go. I'll just add like... because I added a little bit over, so... I don't think I'm using much chocolate. Yeah. I'll add a little bit. I'll add a tiny bit more chocolate. They're brownies! They're supposed to be chocolatey. YouTube comments are hateful and mostly people... are hateful and mostly people who happen on this... Or happen... Yeah. Yeah, I know the YouTube comments are hateful. But they can keep hating. I ain't even looking at them right now, so... I guess. Just makes people come over to my Twitch, because my Twitch chat chill. So... Yeah. Welcome in, Poke Kid. God, I got the hiccups. Fuck me, I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck, dude. Why do the hiccups suck? Why do I have the hiccups in the first place, okay? They suck ass. Okay?
Red card.
I hate these. Fuck, dude. I need to stop hiccuping. Did you add the most important ingredient? Love? That's what I'm adding. That's what... Alright. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh my fucking god, I hate the hiccups, dude. Battling the hiccups, guys. Ooh, mixing the chocolate? Okay, mixing the chocolate. Ooh. This chocolate looks so fucking good. Mmm. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then that's the cup of cocoa powder that I need. Alright. Because I gotta melt the chocolate and then mix it in with the cocoa powder. Let's see if the chocolate... Because I have to melt the butter and the chocolate. Ooh, hell yeah. Wait. Okay, yep. This is exactly what I want. Now we're gonna add that in. Let me actually get a spoon. Let me get a spoon. Right now. So I had to melt the chocolate and the butter together, and then you have to mix it in with the cocoa powder. Yum. I mean, it's butter and chocolate. What's not to like? Happy has hiccups? Don't make fun of my hiccups. Not cool, guys. But right now we're whisking the batter. Alright? Because I pretty much whisk the batter. And then add the cocoa. And then I need to beat together the eggs, sugar, and vanilla. Okay. But guys, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold up. Let me zoom in on that. Let me zoom in. Holy moly. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, look how dark that chocolate is. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Honestly. Beautiful. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna get a big bowl. I need a big bowl. Okay. This bowl kind of reminds me of your mom. Because your mom is also big. So, yeah. That was a good joke, chat, right? Yeah. So, okay, there we go. Hold up. Sorry, chat. Okay. You showed the poop whisk. It is kind of a poop whisk. Okay. So now... Actually, that's too hot. I mean... Alright, so I have to mix the eggs, the vanilla extract. So I need to crack 3 eggs, I believe. Yeah, so I need... Okay, so... It's the eggs, the vanilla extract, and... The eggs... Okay, wait. Eggs, vanilla extract, okay. And the sugar. Okay, so... I need 6 eggs. 6 eggs? Holy moly. That's a lot of trans people. Oh my god. I got the big thing of eggs. Hold up. Eggs. Lots of trans people getting their eggs cracked tonight. Lots of people early on. We're putting the eggs down. What's good with your life? Right now I'm making brownies. So I don't know about you, but I like brownies. And I think brownies are cool, and I very much like eating them and making them. So we're gonna hit 1 egg. Boom, that's 1 egg down. Alright. We're just gonna throw that in there. We're gonna hit the second egg. Second egg goes in. Okay, that's 2 eggs down. 4 more to go. Eggs cracking tonight? Yeah. I mean, I crack eggs every night. Wink, wink, if you guys catch my drift. Okay, 3 more. 3 more. 3 more, more like 3 whores. Your mom's a whore. I'm so sorry I called your mom a whore. She probably wouldn't like that. Your mom probably would not like that. I'm sorry I called your mom a whore, chat. I'm sorry I called your lovely mother a whore, okay? But she is, okay? I'm sorry that I don't make the rules. I just like, your mom's a whore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Your mom's always like sleeping with me and then sleeping with other people, you know? Like, I hate to tell you guys, but your mom's a whore. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, I'm gonna stop with that kind of joke. No more, guys. No more your mom jokes. Okay. And then it's 2 tablespoons of, or 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Should I make it a tablespoon? 2 teaspoons of it? That doesn't seem like enough vanilla. I came out years ago, but unfortunately, still not on HRT. You don't need to be on HRT to be valid, right? But I understand how frustrating it can be if you want to be on HRT, but you can't access it due to your dumbass living in Florida. Or not you, I'm not calling you a dumbass. I'm saying, like, Florida. Like, I'm not mad, just disappointed. What are you disappointed in me for? You're not my mom. You can't be disappointed in me. You're not my mom. You're not my mom. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Here we go. Whisking the egg. First, we gotta break the yolks. Then we gotta. Right now, I'm mixing the vanilla extract and the eggs. I'm just whisking the eggs before I add in the sugar. Just because it'll be a little bit easier if I already have the eggs whisked. Alright, how much sugar do I have? Let's see. I need 3 cups of sugar. Alright. 3 cups of sugar. Hey, do you guys know a spoonful of medicine makes the spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down? A spoonful of sugar is a lot of sugar. Bro, I don't think I trust Mary Poppins, okay? Because why was she giving the kids a fucking spoonful of sugar? Like, that's kind of irresponsible. Like, as a guardian, like, right? You're, like, in charge of, like, taking care of these kids, right? And you're giving them a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down? Bro, a spoonful? A spoon is a lot of sugar. Like, good lord, bro. She's trying to give these... Mary Poppins is trying to give kids diabetes, bro. Mary Poppins, honestly, like, what the fuck, dude? Alright, 1... It was 2 cups of sugar, right? No, 3 cups of sugar. Alright. And then, there we go. That's a lot of sugar. But I guess they're making brownies, so of course the brownies are going to be sweet. They're dessert, so. Alright, here we go. Now we gotta mix the eggs and sugar and everything together. We want it to be a nice liquidy consistency. Yeah. I probably can't eat that because I just got diagnosed with celiac disease. Yeah, I am adding flour, so. Sorry. Sorry to all the celiacs in chat. Alright. Okay, now it's time to slowly add the egg mixture in to the chocolate. Here we go. Let me get a spoon. Alright, here we go. Okay. That's that out of the way. Alright. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so many dishes to do after stream. Okay. Now we're gonna mix that. Okay. Very nice. And then I add the flour. So I add 6, 4. Okay, so I just need to get a third of a cup. I need 4 of these. There we go. I'm probably gonna need to grab my other flour. So I'm gonna have to count. Let's say 1. I need to get the flour now. Hold on, I gotta get the flour. Why is it all the way in the back? There we go. Flour. Okay. Will anything be added to the brownies? I'm doing peanut butter and marshmallow brownies. So I'm gonna add marshmallows into the brownie mix, and I'm gonna do peanut butter on top. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 4. There we go. Okay, we got 4 cups of flour, which is awesome. Alright. so do I need anything else? Oh, I guess I have to add the chocolate. Oh, I need salt. I need is that a half? Oh, so I need a full teaspoon of salt. Where the fuck did I put my salt? Oh, there it is. I was like, I got it down already. Salt. We're doing the kosher salt. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the marshmallows down because we're adding more of those. We're also getting the chocolate chips down because we're adding more of those. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Brownie batter. Yippee. Oh god, that's hot. Okay. So, this is fucking Christ. I need to butter the dish. I'm gonna butter the dish first. I gotta butter the dish so the brownies won't stick. But I'm gonna fold in the marshmallows and extra chocolate chips. And then I'm gonna drizzle the peanut butter on top. Okay, I'm really buttering up this pan because I really do not want the brownies to stick. TBH, I do not want the brownies to stick. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna need my trusty dusty spatula. My spatula. My spoonula. Holy moly. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Isn't it cool how I told you I would still be live, and guess who's still live? Me, I'm still live. Hi! Hi, chat! Hi, fellow homosexuals. Hello! Here we go. It's Brownie making time, chat. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, well, I guess we'll just... That brownie batter's good. I like that brownie batter. Guys, the new brownie batter would taste good. Wow. Okay, so now it's time to fold in the chocolate chips and the marshmallows. Who is Mitch McConnell? I think Mitch McConnell's dead. Mitch McConnell is a senator from Kentucky. And he's also the head. He's not the head of the Senate anymore. He's not the majority head of the Senate anymore, I don't think. I think he stepped down like 2 or 3 sessions ago. But he was the head of U.S. politics be wild. Yes, very much indeed. And we're adding the marshmallows in. I need to rip a bigger hole in the marshmallows. Because otherwise, these motherfuckers ain't coming out. Here we go. Okay, I might be making something devious, chat. I might be doing something a little devious. This mix, marshmallows in brownies. Why have I never seen anyone do this? This could be a big fail. I could do this and be like, so that's why no one puts marshmallows in brownies. Or I could do this and be like, okay, this flops, you know? Yeah, because I've never had marshmallows and brownies before. And I'm like, why? Why? This is like the most American thing that I can think of. Mixing marshmallows into brownie mix. Yes, let me as an American make something already unhealthy even more unhealthy. Let's go! That's so awesome. I love America. America, you guys. Okay, here we go. Oof, this is heavy. Oh my god, I wish mine had a handle. Here we go. We're gonna spread that out a bit. I'm gonna spread that out. Actually, wait. Oh. Huh. I was like, I felt like I was forgetting something. I kind of felt like I was forgetting, like, baking powder or soda. This recipe doesn't use it. It's like, huh. Interesting. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Getting all the brownie batter out. We're gonna spread the brownie mix around. It's very dense brownie mix, but I'd rather have a dense brownie than a. Also, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I want every single inch of this bowl in the brownie pan, okay? That's what I want. That's what I want, okay? Yeah, that's so good. Uh-oh, guys, I poopied on my hand. Guys, stuck my thumb up my ass. Because it looks like poop, but it's brownie batter. I also have some on my face, don't I? I just thought of a really funny joke that I'm gonna post after stream. Holy fuck. Holy moly. I'm gonna sprinkle some marshmallows on top. Okay. Actually, let me do the peanut butter first. Let me do the... This is important. I need the peanut butter. I need the peanut butter. The peanut butter. The peanut butter. Okay. I'm not gonna use all the peanut butter. We're gonna have the peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup. We're literally doing a peanut butter cup. Okay. What in the devious creation am I doing? Adding peanut butter on top of fucking brownie mix. That's kind of awesome. Honestly, kind of swag. Good for me, to be honest. Good for me, okay? How many people do you know that are brave enough to do stuff like this? Okay, make brownie mix and then say, what if I put marshmallows and drizzled peanut butter on top? What if I did that? How many people do you know that are brave enough to do that? How many people? How many people? Exactly, 0. Alright. Let's do like 30 seconds. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh. Yeah. Okay. But we got the peanut butter. We got the peanut butter in the microwave. The microwave. Yeah. We got the peanut butter. We got the peanut butter in the microwave. The peanut butter in the microwave. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Big brain. Big brain activities. Big brain activities. We're cooking. We're literally cooking. We're literally cooking. The peanut butter is melting, chat. The peanut butter... I have good news to report, chat. The peanut butter is melting. The peanut butter is in fact melting. Yes. Yes, the peanut butter is in fact melting. Actually, let me put the marshmallows on. Cause I do want them to get like a little bit marshmallowy on top. I'm gonna only do it on like half. Cause I feel like the marshmallows are gonna get burned. To be honest, if I put them on top, I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna tuck them in. Okay. The peanut butter, chat. The peanut butter is here. Okay, the peanut butter is very wet. Okay, we're gonna drizzle the peanut butter. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what I wanted. Hell yeah. The peanut butter has been dripped. Dripped peanut butter. Little did you know you could drip the peanut butter. Okay. Whoa. Wait, chat. This actually looks fire. This actually is gonna be so gas. I'm gonna get a chopstick to do this part. We're gonna go across, and we're gonna go across, across. We really just kind of like mix it up. Really vertical up and down. Except all the peanut butter kind of went into the middle. But that's okay. You know what? That's okay. That's okay, chat. Sometimes we're not going to get a nice design. Okay, I just sampled the batter and the peanut butter on top. Holy fuck, we're cooking. Chat, I fear I have cooked. Oh no, chat. I fear I am like Icarus and I'm flying too close to the sun. This might be the most devious concoction I have ever made. Devious in a good way. But I gotta show you guys this. Before I put it in the oven. Hallelujah. Okay, holy moly. Look at that beauty. Holy fuck. You're gonna make me come. I'm gonna come. Okay, I'm gonna be like Kamala, and I'm gonna not listen to Kamala, and I'm gonna come. That was a Kamala Harris joke. Because she says, do not come. Okay? Timer, how long does it say to cook the brownies? That's a good question. So I need to cook the brownies for... and the chocolate. For 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. We'll set a timer for 35 minutes. Okay. The timer is set, chat. The timer is set. Okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited for how these turn out. I actually might have concocted the best thing ever. I might have... Oh, shit, ow. Jealous that peanut butter, gets to clog you up. Don't know how to react to that statement. Yeah, I don't know what, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that, but we have the brownies in the oven. 4 beers, down 4 beers before the timer rings. Bro, what are you talking about? 4 beers? I drink 1 beer. Then I drink 2 beers. Honestly, beers are for the queers, okay? I'm not gonna lie, if you drink beers, you're either a sissy, a liberal, or gay, okay? And I know there's gonna be someone in chat that's like, beers are masculine and manly. Then why are they such low alcohol percentage, okay? Honestly, I'm tired of men being weak nowadays, okay? Because real men drink Everclear. Straight from the bottle, okay? Real men don't drink beer. Real men don't do that. Real men drink Everclear. They drink pure vodka, okay? And they drink it by the bottle, okay? This is true. That's what alpha males do, chat. You guys wouldn't understand because you guys aren't alpha males. Okay? Some of you guys are probably not even alpha females, okay? But see, me as a Sigma Floyd girl boss, looks matcher, okay? I don't have I'm not shutting out, okay? I'm a winner. I stay winning, okay? I'm also a wiener. I stay winning, okay? I'm a wiener and I ween. It's what I do. Okay, I have a wiener and it weens from time to time, chat. This is true. My wiener be weening, okay? What's yours doing? Probably not weening, okay? Probably failing, to be honest, okay? Me? I don't have that problem. It's kind of hard to define what a real man even means. Okay? Real men don't own up to their responsibilities, okay? Real men say, fuck it, I'm not doing that, okay? Real men abandon their family and kids. Real men go to war not to protect the people they love, but to kill the people they hate. Guys, I'm spitting knowledge. Boom. Boom. Real men don't change their underwear, okay? Because real men understand you only change your underwear once there is no more underwear, okay? Only when your underwear has disintegrated can you as a man change your underwear. Also, real men don't wipe their ass. Wiping your ass is gay, okay? Wiping your ass is gay, and if you say, oh, I wipe my ass, I spread my ass in the shower to clean it, I'm normal? No, you're not. You're weird, okay? Why are you wiping your ass if you're a man, okay? Are you expecting visitors? Think about that. Think about that. Real men don't rant to a camera. That's why I'm not a real man. That's why I'm a trans woman. See, I'm not a man. I'm a trans woman. Very different. You know? Real men, okay, whenever they fuck up, they find someone else to blame it on. Yes. Real men make women feel uncomfortable around them. Yes, guys. Teaching you about what real men do in real society, okay? Real men go to Jupiter to get stupider, okay? Yeah. I bet it trips like a slow. I shaved my ass and my mom said, you don't clean house unless you expect visitors. That's right. Real men don't eat vegetables or fruit. They only eat dairy and meat. okay? Real men don't eat sweets. Real men just eat meat, and only meat, okay? Nothing else. Vegetables are for sissy femme liberals, okay? Because vegans eat vegetables. You don't want to be eating vegetables. That'll turn you into a soy boy. Okay, you don't want that. You don't want that. Real men bottle up their emotions and take it out on everyone around them. That's what real men do, guys. So glad I could give you some alpha male advice, okay? Ooh, we have peanut butter. Peanut butter. Ooh, everything's covered in peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter, I hardly know her. Add that to the quotes, pinballer. Add that to the quotes. Add that to the quotes. Yeah. Yeah. Real men shit their pants instead of going to the bathroom. Yeah. So, move over, Andrew Tate. This is the real alpha male philosophy. Yes. Yes, chat. I'm glad I could speak to the real alpha male philosophy. Okay? Andrew Tate ain't got nothing. He socializes with women. Real alpha males, real alpha sigma males, don't socialize at all. They don't go outside. They stay in their room and surround themselves with anime girls, okay? That's what real men do. That's what they do. That's what they do, okay? Real men go out and hunt for their own food, okay? And if they don't bring anything back, they starve. They starve. Yeah. 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 Real men donate all their money to Pappy the First and her crusade against the woke mom. Real men do that, by the way. That one's not a joke. That was actually real. That's actually real. Real men fart and they don't say excuse me. Yeah. Think about that one, chat. Think about that one. Wow. Really making you think, huh? You know, some of you guys really don't think that much. For me, I think all the time. Yeah. Okay. Truth Nuke. You're welcome. You're welcome. No anime girl has ever told me that I drink too much. That's right. Because your anime waifu will never tell you you're drinking too much. Or that you need to take a shower. Or that you need to wipe your ass. Or that you need to walk the dog. Or that you need to, like, eat something. Or that you need to brush your teeth. Or that you need to take a shower. Or that you need to get off the game. You've been on the game for like 16 hours at this point. You need to get off. You know, if I had a wife, if I had an actual wife, she would be doing it. But if I have a waifu, she never does that. She never does that. So seems like a skill issue. What does the beach stream start tomorrow? The beach stream is tomorrow. The beach stream will start around like 5 to 6 tomorrow. I say 5 to 6 because I plan to get to the beach at like 5, but you never know with traffic in the area. So, yes, PTSD. Oh my god! So scary. Yeah, real men make fun of other people because their egos are so big and strong that they must bully other people into submission, okay? Real men bully marginalized groups online, guys. That's what real men do. Okay. Real men avoid becoming a part of a social group to avoid social ostracization. Okay. Yeah. Hold up. I need to. Let me turn up my. Let me turn up my ISO. Let me turn up my ISO. Guys, I'm glad I'm giving you alpha male knowledge. Alpha male knowledge drop number 5. Real men don't wipe. I've already said this, but it should. Real men don't wear socks. Because real men don't change their socks. That's right. Leave your socks on. Okay? Real men still live with their mom. Okay? Real men still live with their mom in their basement. Okay? At 34 years old. Okay? That's what real men do. And as I'm just speaking as to what real men do, you know? And I don't do any of these things because I'm not a real man. I'm a trans woman. So obviously I'm like a failed male, like beta, I guess. Whatever you want to call me, you know? So I'm just like, I've watched so many alpha male podcasts, I understand now, you know? Like, I watch true alpha males like Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, okay? Sneeko, okay, Nick Fuentes, okay, Asmon Gold. All of these are good examples of male role models to follow. Okay, they're not bad people in any way, shape, or form. They're just, everyone hates on them because they're peak male and masculinity, you know? It's like, everyone be hating on men nowadays, guys. Yeah. Yeah, hold up. I'm watching the dishes. Yes. Yeah. I'm just looking at that. Yeah, sorry some of you weak beta males can't handle the truth. I don't know anything besides Asmon. He has a dirty ass house. Yeah. Bro, I don't know why people listen to Asmon Gold. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna listen to someone who doesn't clean. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna listen to someone who lives in filth. Okay? I'm sorry. That's kind of like a good measure for who I take advice from. Okay? I'm not gonna take advice from someone who doesn't know how to clean their fucking house and has roaches. Okay? Do you know what I don't have? Roaches. Do you know what I'm doing right now? Cleaning. Okay? Probably because that's a womanly act. Sneeko is such a loser. Yeah. What sucks is Sneeko, like, before he, like, before he went, like, super alright, he used to actually make, like, very creative videos. Like, he used to actually have, like, a style that I'm like, genuinely, no one else was making YouTube videos like him. And then he made the Cuties video. And everyone was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you defending this movie? Okay? And he was like, no, guys, it's actually a good movie. And everyone was like, what the fuck? No, it's not. It's a gross movie. But that, and then his girlfriend cuffed him, and then that's what really got him. You know, sometimes cucking can change men, you know? Sometimes a man will watch his girl get banged by another man, and it will change him. You know? Crazy. And so, I'm just watching all my stuff. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Holy fucking shit, my water gets hot. Holy fuck, my water gets hot. Oh my god, ow. I like burnt my hand, dude. Holy fuck. Aspen Gold being a real man role model while being scrawny, long haired, and basement dwelling, yeah. The fact that people look for Aspen Gold for their political knowledge is kind of wild. Because what do you mean you're looking to the guy who has literally spent his whole life like in his bedroom just playing World of Warcraft? Like that's who you're gonna take political opinions from? I guess, dude. I guess. Like not even. It's like like you're really gonna take notes from the guy who thinks that there's not big enough titties in video games anymore? Really? 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 Welcome up. Welcome in, ClipX. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just waiting for the brownies to cook. The brownies. Don't hate on WoW. I'm not hating on WoW. Like, right. Like, I had a coworker that was obsessed with WoW, and he was a great guy. But what I'm saying is, why are you taking advice? Like, people that listen to Asmongold, it's like, you're really gonna listen to a dude who spent his whole life just playing World of Warcraft and locks himself in his room and never goes outside? Like, really? That's what you're gonna do? Like, that's who you're gonna take advice from? Like, why? Like, there's way better people to take advice from. Like, fresh and fit. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah. Like, how about you take advice from, I don't know, read a book, bro. I don't know. Real men base their entire personality on a person that is out to scam them. OMG, there are brownies? Yes. Yes, Emily. There are brownies. They're in the oven. Let's see how much time I got left on my timer. It's gotta be... Oh, I still have 16 minutes on my timer? Ugh. I still gotta wait 16 minutes for brownies? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. 16 minutes for brownies? I low-key just realized what you said. Yeah. Real men don't wipe their diaper, okay? Real men poop their pants, okay, guys? Real men poop their pants, okay? That's like stuff on it. Big brownie bits. Also, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm not looking at it right now. Sorry. I'll look at it in a moment. I'll look at Twitch chat in a moment. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, real men poop their pants and let the smell fester. That's alpha male behavior. Thank you, Saucy Jack. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. 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 There will be a reaction plus watch along streams, for the third time since I got the funny Huh? What are you talking about? I'm jealous because I got a celiac. Oh yeah, you can't have brownies. No brownies for you. Nope. Also, YouTube chat, if you're watching this, I'm only reading Twitch chat because I can only have one chat open on my phone when I'm in the kitchen. So yeah, that's the way the streaming works. But yeah. Sounds like I'm a lot older than 40, but thanks. Yeah. Do you guys ever like stand in the kitchen waiting for your brownies to be done? But then your oven doesn't have an oven light, so you can't really check. You can't really like sit and watch them. So you kind of just have to like patiently wait till the timer goes off and then check them. And then you're not sure if they're even going to be done when you check them because you have an oven that's kind of shitty and sometimes always doesn't keep the temperature. Do you guys ever feel like that? I feel like that, chat. I got an ad as you were answering. Could you repeat the answer, please? I don't even know what your question was. To be honest, I didn't know how to answer it. My name is Jess. I'm new here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Jess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome all kinds of new people into my stream. If you're cool. If you're not cool, we will banish you. We'll ban you. We'll beat you up. Also, thank you, Jess, for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, okay. But, chat, chicken butt. Chicken butt. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, yeah. But good evening. Also, thank you, A Rocker, for the follow. Thank you. I wonder if you're a rocker. Like a chair, or like a musician, like what kind of rocker? I gotta leave before I get too mad. See ya. I'm already getting mad. Bro, why were y'all beefing in chat? Y'all literally beefing for like no reason. Y'all literally said, you know what? Let's beef. Let's beef for no reason in chat. And it's not even like you were beefing with me, the streamer. Y'all were beefing with each other. That's like a skill issue. I don't know what to tell you. That's like wild. Saucy causing trouble. Okay, guys, you guys can both stay, just don't cause trouble. I guess no watch along stream. What do you mean watch along stream? I'm not gonna watch anything along stream. No, I'm waiting for my brownies to finish. Bro, Saucy, I'm gonna time you out, bro. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna time both of y'all out. Yeah. Both of y'all are gonna take a timeout for a while, okay? Clear the chat, clear your mind, clear your head. Deep breaths. Can I get some relationship advice, Diva? What relationship advice are you looking for? I can give many relationship advice, but I need to know what I'm giving advice on. Okay, if your relationship advice is, how do I get someone into my bed? You hire a sidekick to make a wax doll of them, and then you possess them, and then, you know, force them into dating you, and then, like, you have a lovely, happy life. You know, it's, like, pretty easy. Or you get, like, yeah, like, that's a pretty easy thing to do. You're looking for dating advice, like, oh, how do I wow my partner? Flowers. Flowers always works. Chocolate always works. if your dating advice is how do I get out of a relationship, just find a secluded place, take your partner there, have them not bring their phones. Don't bring your phone. Actually, just walk there. If you honestly, a way that is not traceable, avoid cameras, and then just like I don't know, bury them. I don't know. So hopefully that helped with some relationship problems that you're having. What are you doing for dinner? Well, I did pork chops, mashed potatoes, and asparagus with a mushroom gravy. And right now I'm cooking brownies in the oven. So that's what's in the oven. That's what we're waiting on. You the real dessert. Yeah, because I guess you could say I'm a little sweet. Haha. Wow. I'm also a lot like brownies, you know, because I'm cooking brownies. And I'm a lot like brownies, because I'm also ooey and gooey in the center. That was an anal sex joke, guys. I gotta stop! I can't stop, guys. I can't stop. I'm too good at it. I keep going. I have no reason to keep going. But I keep going and 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 keep going. And it never ends. Never ending cycle. But yeah. Should I check? I want to peep the brownies so bad, guys. You don't know how bad I want to check the brownies. Oh, there's 7 minutes left on the timer. I want my brownies. Dude, I want my brownies. Bro, I want to look at my brownies. I want to look at my brownies. I want to look at them and go, wow, those are so beautiful. Those are so gorgeous. And then I want to go, when I see the brownies, because I'm gonna climax, because the brownies are gonna be so beautiful that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I've never seen something so beautiful in my life. And then I'm gonna climax right at the peak of like pulling the brownies out of the oven, and then bam, the pan's gonna shatter on the floor, glass is gonna go everywhere, but it's gonna be hot brownie glass, and I can't resist. And then I start eating all the broken glass, and then I'm like, wait, broken glass is kind of like the next big dessert. And then I start a broken glass store where we sell broken glass desserts, and then it becomes like a trend, like Dubai chocolate, and then everyone's eating broken glass, and it's like, this is the future. That's a good idea, guys. It's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea, Chad. Me thinks good idea. Yeah. So, damn, that's why I'm always missing stream. Haha. Oh yeah, because it's late. It's Ottawa. Are you on the Ottawa time? What do they got in Ottawa? Otters in the wa. Otters in the water. Do you guys ever think about otters? Otters are kind of cool. Have you guys ever watched an otter eat a crab? The way otters eat crabs are like the way I eat crab, honestly. Because like the way they like, okay, crunch into the fucking like crab. Bro, otters love eating crustaceans, okay? Otters love cracking a crustacean. They love cracking a crustacean with the boys. You know, or the girls, you know, they love crack, you know, otters. Did you guys know otters almost went extinct because we hunted them so much for their pelts? And now they're actually making a return. Yay! Yay! Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so cool and fun, chat? Dan, that's it. Yeah. Otter, I hardly know her. Boo. Okay. Fart noise. Boo, that sucks. Boo, get a better joke. Boo, L and Light Yagami. Did you guys know L and Light Yagami like kissed, but they like cut that scene from Death Note because they thought that like homophobes wouldn't like it. but it's actually a scene in Death Note, and I totally didn't just make that up. Yeah. Yeah. I know Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Like, you guys know the actress who plays like the main character in Legally Blonde is like weirdly pro AI. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, dude. I'm sorry. Whenever I see an artist be pro AI, I'm like, why, bro? They're literally trying to steal your shit. Yeah, Reese Witherspoon's like, actually, I think it's cool that they're gonna use my likeness in movies with AI. I'm like, what do you mean? Do you not like acting? Do you not like creating the art? Like, honestly, I'd be pissed off if someone recreated like a video of me with AI. Because I'm like, I make content on social media because I like making it, okay? Because I enjoy making it, okay? And doing like an AI version would not be fun. That's not fun, okay? That's not artistic, okay? Artistic, maybe a little autistic. I'm not autistic though. But some people that are artistic are a little autistic. Funny how that works out. Actually. Funny how that works out. Yeah. Do you have a day job? This is my job. Streaming to people on the internet and making funny jokes online is my job. So thank you, chatter. Thank you. What are you cooking today? I'm making brownies. I'm making brownies. Okay. I got brownies in the oven. I'm making brownies. Okay. Normal brownies, not weed brownies. Okay. If I was making weed brownies, I'd be baking them. You guys get it? I'd be baking them. Weed joke. Another weed joke. Oh my god. Pappy the First makes another weed joke. Okay, there's like 1 minute left on the timer. I'm gonna peek the brownies. Oh my fucking good lord, those look so fucking good. Motherfucker, I need to test the center. I need to test the center, chat. These brownies are actually gonna fuck. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, those are not nearly done. Holy moly, this needs like another 10 minutes. Let me do 10. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, guys. Look, those were not done. Those were not done. Okay, they were not done. That's actually really cool. Even though you have a relatively small community as a content creator, though, not needing additional sources of income, I would not be okay. As a content creator, I wouldn't be able to support myself just solely on one platform, right? But with the combination of the money I make from YouTube, Twitch, donations, TikTok, and Facebook and Instagram, all of those combine to give me enough revenue to make a living doing this. So, but yeah. Twitch and YouTube are the platforms where I make the most money. Instagram and Facebook are the platforms where I get the most views. TikTok is the platform that I have the largest following on. So, kind of interesting. Enjoy waiting longer. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying waiting longer. I want the brownies now. I want the brownies so bad, chat. I have to wait here for the fucking brownies. Dude, I have to wait for the brownies. Oh, I want the brownies so bad. Someone said Amy Coney Barrett. Is that you? I'm not the Supreme Court justice, and I would not vote against abortion rights. So no, I'm not Amy Coney Barrett. Boom. Yeah, I would have not vetoed Roe v. Wade. So yeah, because I'm based in Poggers. Okay, but. Yeah. Doesn't YouTube pay like 0.5 cents per something compared to TikTok? Or is the rates way worse? So YouTube, it depends on the type of content you make. So YouTube, my like RPM, which is like my usual my rate per 1,000 views. I usually make about like $1.50 or $2 per every 1,000 views that I get on YouTube. And then Twitch, you make money from ads, revenue, or you make money from ads, subscriptions, gifted subscriptions, bits, Twitch Turbo, and partnerships. I haven't done any partnerships on Twitch. What's your favorite gun for concealed carry? These. Boom! Boom! Sorry, I just had to whip out my guns real quick. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are like, holy moly, she's got massive guns. I know that's the first time you've probably ever seen a woman with guns that big. That's just the biological transgender advantage for the win. Double it up. Yeah. How much do you make from Reddit? Bro, I do not post on Reddit. Well, I do post on Reddit. I don't make money from Reddit. I don't think anybody makes money from Reddit. There's no way people are making money from Reddit, okay? There ain't no way people are making money from Reddit. Unless they link to their OnlyFans, how the fuck would you make money on Reddit, dude? I have not conquered Twitter, guys. I could buy the blue check mark on Twitter and start rage baiting conservatives by being a trans woman online. But then I'd probably get doxxed. So I'd rather not do that. So, Reddit doesn't pay you? No. Why would Reddit pay me? I make like one post on Reddit like every 6 months. That's like, it's like all I do. I don't do anything. I don't even use Reddit that much. I go on Reddit maybe like once a month to either look at a recipe or like whenever I have like some like medical question, I type in like ask Reddit, right? Because I'm like, I don't know. Because like WebMD is like gonna be like, it's cancer, okay? But I can type in like a specific thing and put Reddit at the end, and then it'll tell me usually what's actually going on. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Dude, I want these brownies so bad. I'm spinning. Why not ask ChatGPT? Because ChatGPT hallucinates. You guys know ChatGPT is only right 80% of the time. ChatGPT's only right like 80% of the time, okay? I'm sorry, I don't want something that's wrong 20% of the time. I'm sorry. Also, too, like, look, I think there are good uses for AI, okay? Asking AI a question or using AI for art is not what you should be using AI for. Like, I use AI tools for, like looking at my YouTube analytics, right? Because AI is a tool that is great with numbers. It's great with numbers, okay? And I use a web plugin called vidIQ, okay? Which is pretty much just like, they tell you like metrics are based off like like titles that work or stuff like that. Like effectively, yes, I am using AI, but not generative AI. I guess. I feel like my issue with AI is not AI as a whole; it's with generative AI. Like I'm like, why do we need an AI that can make art? Humans have been making art for fucking thousands of years, and we're like, no. Or it's like, why do we need AI to answer questions? We've had Google for like almost 30 years. Dude, Google it. Hell, even Bing it, bro. Bing it. Yeah. Look, I'm just saying, like, AI is best used when it's like an analytical tool or like data gathering tool, not for like generative AI or asking you questions. Yeah. And like too, I think AI is useful, but I don't know the way that the like tech industry wants us to use AI. It feels like they want us to use it for everything, and it's like I'll use it like like I said, I use it as an analytical tool, right? Good with numbers, okay? It's good with numbers and recognizing patterns, and so I guess, but I don't fully outsource like all my thinking to AI, right? Yeah, and Reddit doesn't hallucinate. Oh no, people are wrong on Reddit. People are wrong on Reddit, right? But if I search up like, I don't know, like a specific issue that's happening with my body and search up Reddit, there's probably someone that's had that exact experience and talks about their experience of what doctors they went to. So then I know which doctor to go to. Yeah, sometimes it's wrong, okay? Sometimes Reddit is wrong, but I don't know. Because like Reddit, I'm not looking for like medical advice, right? I'm not looking for medical advice when I go to Reddit for like a medical question. I'm more of like, what did other people do in this scenario? I'm more so looking as like, you know, when you ask a friend, like, do you remember when you were in school and you asked a friend, like, hey, what did you do for this question? You know, even though you might have already answered the question, you're like, what did you do for this question? You know, to compare answers and see, like, if, like, what do you think about it? You know? That's just my thoughts, you know? But, um, I'm not. Oh god, that's my timer. Holy moly. Okay, shut up. Shut up. My timer is like going crazy. My timer's like, please, 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 bro, please. Hold it, hold it. The brownies. Oh. Hold on. Let me test those. Let me test those with the. Okay, if they're still not ready, I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. Oh my fucking god, I hate this oven. Dude, this oven sucks. This oven is ass. Yeah. Not even cooked in the middle, though. I'm doing 10 more minutes. Fuck. Why does my oven suck? Someone tell me, why does my oven suck? Why is my oven ass? You could use a separate oven thermometer. See, I don't have that piece of high-tech equipment. Also, welcome in, first-time chatter. Welcome in. Yeah. 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 It's not, like I'm saying, trust it 100%, but it gives you a good overview of potential causes. I'm not looking for potential causes, though. I'm looking for what other people did in my situation. I'm looking for advice, not answers, okay? Because if I want medical answers, I'll go to a doctor. if I want advice in what to do in this scenario, that's why I go to Reddit, you know? Because I'll give you an example. I had a kidney stone. Probably like 5 months ago. I had a kidney stone. And I was like, should I go to the doctor? And the people on Reddit were like, all they did was give me an antibiotic. Or they just like massaged my pelvis. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go to the doctor. And I passed it on my own, guys. Was that the best advice? See, I wasn't looking for answers, okay? Because I already knew all my symptoms based on what I read on WebMD lined up with the kidney stone, okay? I was just wondering, what did other people do when they had kidney stones? Did they go to the doctor? Did they pass it on their own? Did they drink, like, cranberry juice? What were people doing, you know? Messaging the pelvis doctor. But yeah. That's why I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for people who have been in the same situations. That's more of the reason why I trust, like, why I like using Reddit for medical questions, you know? Because I need to see if other people went to the doctor before I go to the doctor. Also, thank you, CCK. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Pelvis chiropractor. Chiropractors are bullshit. I hate chiropractors, okay? They're not even real. They're not even real doctors, first of all. Chiropractors, not real doctors. Second of all, cracking your bones, like what a chiropractor does, not good for your bones, okay? Not good for your bones. They can also cause serious damage, okay? If you want to, like, stretch out your muscles or bones, don't go to a chiropractor. Go to a physical therapist, okay? Or, like, a kinesthesiologist. Like, go to someone, or a massage therapist. Like, go to someone that is actually trained in how the body moves and functions. Go to an acupuncturist, okay? Chiropractor foot lettuce. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus. But it turns out that might be what you get. Wow! Number 10. Number 12. Cock. That was a reference, guys. You guys, the listicles, do you guys ever think about, like, there are people whose whole job it is just to make listicles on YouTube. They just make, like, top 10 blank, top 10 whatever. And that's what they do for a living. I feel like that would get really boring. What do you mean you're gonna do? Top 10 spooky stories. Top 10 Polish people. Top 10 French sandwiches. Like, what? Well, why? Why? Who's clicking on them? Who's clicking on the videos? I'm not gonna lie, when I was like 12, I was clicking on those videos. Okay, but as a grown adult, I don't click on those videos anymore, because I know they're stupid. Okay? Okay, did you guys ever used to watch, like, I don't do this now as an adult, but I used to watch, like, those really shitty, like, creepy, like, stories. Like the, don't watch this at 2 a.m. kind of, like, creepy stories. At, like, 2 a.m. When I was, like, 14. Did y'all do that? Did y'all do that? Or was that just me? Or are y'all still doing that? I don't know. You guys could be still doing that. Pretty chill, honestly, if you're still doing that. You're a real one. You're a real one if you're still doing that. Yeah. Phase Rub 3 a.m. calling number 666. I never watched Phase Rub. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I started watching Phase when I was in, like, 5th grade. Okay? I started watching FaZe probably when I was in like 5th grade. And even in 5th grade, I was like, FaZe Rug is an idiot. Even in 5th grade, I was like, FaZe Rug is an idiot who makes bullshit videos. I was like, this motherfucker is cringe. That's bad. If your content is geared towards like 12-year-olds and a 12-year-old is like, I don't know, this guy's pretty cringe. That's bad. That's bad. Honestly, my favorite FaZe member was FaZe Adapt. And thank God he's still... he's not a FaZe member anymore, but... honestly, honestly, he's kind of chill. He's kind of like... seems like a chill guy. You know? Like, some FaZe guys, I'm like... ooh. You know? Like, I used to watch FaZe... Rug and Banks, and now I look at them and I'm like, ooh. Yikes. Guys, I'm gonna head to bed. It's 5:30 a.m. See you tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Go to bed, European. My European viewer, go to bed. Go to bed. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Okay, go to bed. Go to bed. Germany. Ah! Das ist ein guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Hey! Yes. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Tschüss. Bye. Bye. Yeah. They pulling out my German. Good night. Oh yeah. Because for you it's like 12 o'clock, Emily. Farewell. 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 Girl, you better get on that cooking. Dude, I got the brownies in the oven. 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 The brownies... bro, there's 2 minutes left on the timer. I might forgo the timer. Let me look at the... will you join FaZe? That's a good question, YouTube chatter. I don't think FaZe is, like, even a thing anymore. I think... but would I join FaZe? No. It's a boys' club. It's very much a boys' club. I'm not... oh, fuck. Yes, dude. Okay. Hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it. I think... okay. Okay, chat. It's done. Yeah, this ball, bye-bye, bye-bye. Good night, guys. It's morning. That's rough. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Holy fuck, guys. Holy shit, guys. I gotta... oh, let me show you guys these brownies. Let me show you guys these. Let me zoom. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, chat. Look at how sexy that is. Look at how... beautiful, sexy, hot. Genius, they're saying. Dare I cut myself a brownie? I should let it sit. I should let it sit, because otherwise... otherwise, it's just gonna, like, melt when I cut into it. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Peanut butter marshmallow brownies. Fuck! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Holy moly. Holy moly, I got the peanut butter. I got the peanut butter. The peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly time. It's not peanut butter. But whatever. Bro, this is torture. I need you to email me a slice. I got you. Hit me. Drop your addy. Address drop, guys. Guys, if you guys put your address in chat, I'll send you a slice. I'll send you a slice of the brownie. I'm actually not gonna do that, guys. Go bad before it gets to you. Fuck, I want to cut into it, but I know you have to let brownies set. Okay, I'm gonna grab my medication. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna take my medication, and then I'll be back, and I'll slice into the brownie. Oh, yeah. Okay, chat. I'm back. I hope you missed me. I hope you missed me. I hope you were crying. I hope you were crying for your mommy. Okay, fuck, dude. I'm gonna cut into the brownies. I'm gonna cut into the. I'm gonna cut into the brownies. Ooh. Oh my fucking god. I'm using a paper plate because I really don't want to do more dishes. Okay, holy fuck. Holy, holy, holy. I'm gonna go for the corner piece like a boss, okay? Because the corner piece is the best piece of the brownie, okay? Anyone who says the corner piece isn't the best piece of the brownie is lying. Don't trust them. They don't say the corner piece is the best. Honestly, why am I even trying to cut this out as a slice? Hold up. Oh my god. Holy fucking yes, dude. Holy. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Okay, it's because I didn't let it sit long enough. I didn't let it sit long enough, so it kind of fell apart on me, but here's the moment of truth, chat. The moment you've all been waiting for. Ha! Oh my god. Oh my god. Mmm. 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 Wow. Wow. Chat. Oh my god. Wait. The marshmallow almost like melted and like almost became a little bit like toffee. Oh my god. That's so good. Mmm. It's good. It's very rich. Because I used dark chocolate instead of semi-sweet chocolate, which is what the recipe called for. So it's like a very, very rich. Very rich brownie. Holy moly. Hmm. Yeah. Holy moly. Are you gonna eat the whole thing? It's also kind of burning my mouth because it's very hot. I am gonna eat the whole thing, but I'm gonna do it off stream. Alright guys. Join the raid! Join the raid or I will piss in your underwear. I will piss in your whole entire okay? Tell me why there's 60 There's 46 viewers, and only 42 are in the raid. Tell me that, chat. Explain that to me. 44 viewers. Good, good, good. All right, chat. I will see y'all tomorrow for the bikini stream. Oh my god, tomorrow bikini stream? No way! Oh my god.